Walk up in this bitch like, yeah, I'm really him. Talking my shit like, bitch, I'm really him. Hold up, look, walking this bitch like, hey, yeah, I'm really him. Talking my shit like, hey, bitch, I'm really him. Don't believe me? Come and see me. Got 3 wishes from my genie. Now I'm on your local TV. All on tour, got bitches screaming. Say she wanna come and see me when I'm in a local city. I'm like, pause though. Please step aside so they can see me. And I walk up in this bitch like, yeah, I'm really him. Talking my shit like, bitch, I'm really him. Oh God. Walking this bitch like, yeah, I'm really him. Talking my shit like, bitch, I'm really him. I'm the realest from my city. That's on money, that's on Kiwi, that's on mamas. Nigga, don't believe me, come and see me. I been dodging niggas, dodging all that fake shit. All these niggas working broke, but I been getting paid, bitch. All the niggas know me from the street. Niggas asking for a feature, that's like every other week. Niggas talk behind my back, I keep my feet up, have a seat. Cause at the end of the day, all these niggas watching me as I walk up in this bitch like, yeah, I'm really him. Talking my shit like, bitch, I'm really him. Oh God. Walking this bitch like, yeah, I'm really him. Talking my shit like, bitch, I'm really him. Oh God. Walk up in this bitch like, yeah, I'm really him. Talking my shit like, bitch, I'm really him. Hold up. Look, walking this bitch like, hey, yeah, I'm really him. Hey, hold up. Talking my shit like, bitch, I'm really him. Hold up. Walk up in this bitch like, yeah, I'm really him. Talking my shit like, bitch, I'm really him. Hold up. Look, walking this bitch like, hey, yeah, I'm really him. Talking my shit like, hey, bitch, I'm really him. Don't believe me? Come and see me. Got 3 wishes from my genie. Now I'm on your local TV. All on tour, got bitches screaming. Say she wanna come and see me when I'm in a local city. I'm like, pause though. Please step aside so they can see me. And I walk up in this bitch like, yeah, I'm really him. Talking my shit like, bitch, I'm really him. Oh God. Walking this bitch like, yeah, I'm really him. Talking my shit like, bitch, I'm really him. I'm the realest from my city. That's on money, that's on Kiwi, that's on mamas. Nigga, don't believe me, come and see me. I been dodging niggas, dodging all that fake shit. All these niggas working broke, but I been getting paid, bitch. All the niggas know me from the street. Niggas asking for a feature, that's like every other week. Niggas talk behind my back, I keep my feet up, have a seat. Cause at the end of the day, all these niggas watching me as I walk up in this bitch like, yeah, I'm really him. Talking my shit like, bitch, I'm really him. Oh God. Walking this bitch like, yeah, I'm really him. Talking my shit like, bitch, I'm really him. Oh God. Walk up in this bitch like, yeah, I'm really him. Talking my shit like, bitch, I'm really him. Hold up. Look, walking this bitch like, hey, yeah, I'm really him. Hey, hold up. Talking my shit like, bitch, I'm really him. Hold up.
Chop Shop and Mint Mobile have partnered together to bring you some good news. And the good news is that Mint Mobile cell phone service and wireless services are here and they're here to save you money. Mint Mobile offers premium wireless services as low as $15 a month. That is right, $15 a month. That means you are still keeping your same speed, you're still having the same coverage, you still are able to use the same data that you use, but for the low price of $15 a month. Switching to Mint Mobile is totally easy. I mean, they've made it so easy. You can literally download your SIM card. They have an eSIM card program. You're able to download a SIM card to your phone, and immediately, within like 15 minutes, you can activate that SIM card and have a new line with Mint Mobile For a special limited offer for our Chop Shop viewers, you can get the Mint Mobile services, the unlimited services. That's usually $30. You can get it for $15. That's 50% off. You're saving 50%. You're going to get the unlimited service for Mint Mobile for only $15 a month. Think of all the stuff you could do with a little bit of extra money that you save from your cell phone bill in your pockets. You can go to a Rockets game. You can, take your family out to eat. Like I said, nobody should be paying this much for cell phone services in 2023. The technology is too good for that. So make the switch today. Make the switch today. Go to the link in the description of the video. Support the channel. Check out Mint Mobile as we're partnering with them, and we're gonna keep dropping that heat.
What up? What up? What up? CSG,
CMB.
CSG.
CMB.
We all we got.
Man, we all we got.
What's happening? What's happening, everybody? Appreciate y'all for joining us over here at the Chop Shop. How y'all feeling? Is my mic clear? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? What it do? What it do? What's happening, everybody? Yeah, we gonna be talking about the odd man out. This is gonna be a nice little live stream, man. You say I got an echo. Hold on, let's see what's going down. Yo, can you hear me? Let me see. Yo, what's happening? That sound better, Sigga Migs? Sigga Migs, my sound check today. How that sound, Sigga? Let me know, is it echoing? Let me see. Let me get my mic right real quick. Yo, can you hear me? Why doing that? Yo. Say more echo. I got a little echo. What's going on with that? Oh, let me see. I think I know what's wrong. Hold up. I was messing with this sound voice thing earlier. Let me get that out for you. I don't even know why I was messing with that. Let me see. Let me deactivate that real quick. Hold on, let me see. Go ahead, turn that on. Alright, hold on, let me get it out of here. Yo. How that sound? That good, everybody? Is that good? My bad, I was tinkering with some things earlier. Yeah, your boy Space always doing something. Alright, yeah, that was the little voice mod thing I had on there. My bad, CSGs. How y'all feeling, man? Let's see, first and foremost, like to give a shout out to everybody around. Let me turn my mic back up. Yo. How that sound? Gotta have my CSGs get me right, man. Sigga say all good, good to go. All right. That's what's up. Appreciate everybody. Appreciate it. I forgot I had that little thing up. All right, my boy KP say I'm good, so we good. Now, let me holler at all my new members and my new subscribers. Lil Rec, appreciate you for renewing your membership 11 months and running. Your average YouTube friend, appreciate you for renewing your membership 10 months and running. Arslan Shauka 2, appreciate you for subscribing to the channel. 34 Red Wave, appreciate you for subscribing to the channel. Will Pinto, appreciate you for renewing your membership. Books and Fitness, appreciate you for renewing your membership. Money Flow, appreciate you for renewing your membership. 2 Guy YGO, appreciate you for renewing your membership. John Wicklock, Go Cop, Papalonsu, Beast Gaming, Nora Coro, Austin Burks, Kevin Anderson, The Real Marcus West, Kevin M, Sean Caleb, Peter Mormon, CH Stepback Takes, Gary Kelly, Skeeter 2 times. Appreciate everybody for renewing your membership. And my boy King Christian, appreciate you for subscribing to the channel. Here we go. Who we got in the chat with me? Sigga Miggs, what's popping with you, Sigga? Worldwide Coffee Time. My boy King Coffee, OG Smoke Dog in the house. What's happening with you, OG Smoke Dog? Rob Cortez, what's good with it? Kenyon Plummer, what's happening? Look at OG Smoke out here hustling like he do. Worldwide, appreciate the love, man. Larry Atenier Sr., appreciate you for joining us. Who is that? Brandon Clark, appreciate you for joining us. My boy KP, Kenyon Plummer, appreciate you for joining us. Third Coast Alliance, appreciate you. DJ M60, appreciate you. My boy Brandon Pimpson, what it do, appreciate you for joining us. Charles Robinson, what's happening? 6C Charlie, what's good with it? 6C Charlie, what's happening with you now? No, I ain't gonna stall it out. For the Culture Gaming, what's happening? Appreciate it. Good to see everybody in the chat coming in and chop it up with your boy. Y'all know how we do it over here. CSGs.
CMB.
We all we got.
CMB.
Yes, sir.
Man, we all we got.
We all we got. Good to see everybody. Now, let's get this thing popping. Now, got a little news, man. Talking about trading Tate. So all you Jay-Sean Tate fans out there, man, he might not be on the Rockets too much longer, but we'll see about that. I'm going to go ahead and read this little article by the Inside Rockets and on Fan Nation. This is what it says concerning Jay-Sean Tate. It says the Houston Rockets are about a month away from the start of the season, which means they are putting their finishing touches on the roster. While we shouldn't expect any major moves to take place before the season starts on October 25th, some minor transaction could come about. In a deal proposed by Bleacher Report, the Rockets make a small deal with the division rival Memphis Grizzlies, sending Jay-Sean Tate to Grind City for second-year pros Jake Ladavia and David Roddy. I really don't know who those guys is. I'm not going to even front. But Andre, what's good, Andre? Yeah, so it look like Jay-Sean Tate could be on the move pretty soon, man. And that led me to do a little live stream on this. Who's going to be the odd man out? Who's going to be the odd man out in the rotation? And it seems like Jay-Sean Tate. If you remember the Rockets, the Chop Shop podcast we did with my boy DJ Generation, this kind of came up in that segment about Jay-Sean Tate, and me and DJ Generation was pretty much of the idea that Tate is a trade piece, and Tate is not really probably going to make it through this whole season, and we could probably get something for Tate. Now, I think these guys, like they said, it was the second year players, so maybe around the time Jalen and Jabari, Tari, Shangoon, they all come about and be the leaders of this team. Maybe these guys can be some like efficient role players. If you don't mind, CSGs, look it up and see what these boys is about, and let me know in the chat, because like I said, I don't really know too much about these guys. I don't think they really got too much playing time on the Memphis Grizzlies, so I guess that could be a reason why they'll probably move them. And Their names is, what's the name? Jake LaRavia and David Roddy. Check them out. It's some more to this article. They said they could take their time with LaRavia and Roddy, who may be ready to contribute right as things are starting to gel for Jalen Green, Jabari Smith, Alper, and Şengün. Jay-Sean Tate, meanwhile, turns 28 in October. He could be on the short end of minutes pinch in Houston. In Memphis, a team that's lost Melton, Anderson, and Tyus Jones in recent years. His grit and perimeter defense can help now. LaRavia and Roddy, both of whom were first-round picks in 2022, fit the Rockets' timeline, but would also have a similar problem to that of Tate when it comes to finding minutes. They will be on the outside looking in while simply occupying a roster space. Tate gives the team some defensive chops that it wouldn't otherwise have, but if the Grizzlies sweetened the pot or were willing to take on Kevin Porter Jr. contract, it may entice the Rockets to get a trade like this done to give them a little more roster shape. I don't see them taking on taking on KPJ's contract, so that might be out the question in my eyes. But yeah, man, Jay-Sean Tate could be on the move, and I think he probably is the odd man out. Great Scott, what's good? Appreciate you for joining us. GC, what's happening? Okay, Andre say Roddy is solid on defense. Yeah, so with that, that's gonna lead in to this. I'm gonna bring up some people with me. And we're gonna do a little interactive thing to where we gonna figure out who's gonna get some minutes and who's not. So I'm gonna post a link in the chat from Jump, and so y'all can come up and help us do this chop shop minutes restriction thing or minutes allocation thing. So as you can see, we got Fred VanVleet, Jalen Green, Dylan Brooks, Jabari Smith, Alper and Şengün, Tari Eason, Jock Gladell, Amen Thompson, and Jay-Sean Tate and Cam Whitmore. That's like 10, 11 people. So I think, like I said, somebody's going to be on the outside looking in. So let me get the link so I can bring y'all boys up and help us figure this thing out. You know, I always got to let my chop shop, my CSGs get into it. I think this is going to be a fun little thought experiment. Something new, something we can get into. So if you want to come up, and I'm going to still be looking at the chat and weighing who's what's what, so we can figure out this minutes crunch that we got and who's going to be in the rotation or out the rotation. Alright, I got the link. Let me get it to you. Now, we got to be realistic about these minutes now. We can't be having Jalen and Jabari playing like 40 minutes, 40 plus minutes a game. You know what I'm saying? We're going to try to keep this as fair as possible. Who I got in here with me? My boy Charlie, 6 seed. Charlie, what's good with it, 6 seed? What's happening with it?
Hey, what's going on? I sent you something I wanted you to take a look at when you can.
Okay,
and,
where you sending it at? Where you sending it at, Charlie?
Yeah, this is what it was, just in case. Is that I was looking where I pulled up where they were saying that the Rockets is looking at trading Kevin Porter Jr.'s contract and give up a first, 2 seconds, and get Buddy Hield.
Oh yeah, I heard that rumor.
And, come over and play. Now I'd love that. I would love that. I'd do that 7 days a week without a problem, because that would be a monster big pickup. That would be a big upgrade over Kevin Porter Jr. Now, I don't want to get away from what your thing is, and the thing that I would say, first of all, I'm sorry, I have to sit back and say, glory to God, and I'm praying for all the people on the panel, like I always say, because I love you all. Now, the person that I think is going to be odd man out, rather, people may not like what I'm going to say, but I feel that Cam Whitmore is going to be one that's going to have to go down to the G League. It's one person that I sit back and say, let's see, it may be somebody else. Jay-Sean Tate. I don't see Jay-Sean Tate really jumping up, even though I like him. I don't see him. I think he's going to be another odd man out, because even though we got a lot of players, you got to take a look at not everybody's going to get a chance to play. No matter what it is, unless it's a straight up blowout, there's not going to be 10 players that's going to play each and every game. Mm-hmm. Now, the thing that I say is, like I said, I don't like this Jay-Sean trade that you was just speaking on. Why are we giving away something for two people we don't even know really nothing about? That's crazy. If I'm going to trade him, I'm going to get something out the deal. You throw him in there for Buddy Hield. Throw him and what's the name over there, where I can sit back and have something to smile about. Everything else they did except for the Boban thing. You know how I feel about Boban. He ain't finna help nothing. But, all the other things that the Rockets did, I can see that, and I love what they did. Now, this other little stuff, why would you give a rival something like Jay-Sean Tate? I don't care if he don't get a chance to play that much. I'll hold on to him until I can get what it is that I want to be able to get. That's just me and the way that I feel about it. Now, Space, I'm glad to hear from you. LV was the one told me this time that you were going to be on, and exactly what time you was going to be on. I shout out to him. Mm-hmm. And like I say, more power to you and Frank. Like I say, y'all are always in my prayers, along with everybody else that's up here too. Again, before I sign out, and shut up and start to listen, is I love this podcast. Y'all got things squared away, and I love the way that you guys sit back and be organized. I love the way the people on here, the way they talk, the way things is, whether we disagree or not. It's not a whole bunch of silliness that, I've been on different podcasts that are like that. So you guys keep on the good thing. Now, I'm going to tell you this, and I'm going to shut up. I'm going to try to be at that media day. I want to be able to see somebody. That's what I'm gonna try to do. If everything, the cards drop right, Charlie will be there. Charlie will be taking some pictures, and I'll be able to send them. But you can't get it through this link over here that you guys have. I just would love to be able to send it to you guys so you can have some other stuff to do. The Rockets hate is real. That's why they trying to get us to give away everything, and then we the ones looking like an idiot, and then they gonna jump up and be talking about us some more. So we damned if we do, and we damned if we don't. But I'm not giving away nothing. We already gave KJ up and didn't get really too much of nothing from the Clippers. We should have got more than what we got from them, but okay, we did what we did. I don't want to turn around and keep on doing it, let everybody rob us of everything just because we got a floodgate of a lot of players. Mm-hmm. Keep some of that. Let's see what's going to go on. Somebody is going to wiggle loose, and let's use that stuff for the wiggling room. Okay, I'm turning it over to everybody else. I'm listening.
Hey, you right on. You spot on with that, Charlie, man. I kind of agree with you. We know at least what Tate brings. We don't know what these other guys going to bring. We know if we put Tate in, he's going to at least give us some good defense hustle. I'm not the biggest Jay-Sean Tate in the world. I never heard that fact. But I think he can at least contribute positively when he in spurts, probably better than what these other two guys will be able to. I think they kind of projecting out a little bit in the future. Maybe these two guys, they've both first round picks, so maybe these two guys got a little potential, So, but I totally get what you're saying, and we appreciate all the prayers and the blessings, man, Charlie. We always need that. We always need somebody praying for us, and that's never unappreciated. It never goes unlooked, bro. So, yeah, I agree with you on the Jay-Sean Tate as far as this little trade idea. think they just, it's the off season. People get kind of bored and they just start writing things. So, yeah, man, I really don't see that coming into fruition anyway. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see. But I still think he might be the man now, like you said, and maybe Cam Whitmore. So that's gonna bring us to this to the chart, man. So everybody can get an input on how many minutes and such, and who probably can substitute for who at what time. So we're gonna go ahead and go through this. I got my boy Sigga Miggs in here. What's good, Sigga?
Yo, what's up, Space?
Man, you know what it is.
So yeah, I basically agree with Charlie that I don't trust, like I'm okay with trading Tate, but I kind of don't trust Stone to get equal value out of him because Tate, like, I feel like outside of just the basketball, I feel like he'd be a good locker room presence, like a good role model, especially after the KPJ stuff. Like, because Frank mentioned before that Tate also had tragedy as a kid, and I feel, but he's dealt with it and has a much better attitude about life and everything compared to KPJ, even though they both had kind of similar childhoods. And like, he's the one who had to bust his ass to get into the league because didn't he play overseas in Australia for a bit?
Yeah, he played overseas.
Yeah, before having to. So I like guys like that, like guys like him and PJ Tucker, guys who really had to like bust their ass, work hard to even get a chance in the league. And even when he was here, I kind of loved the heart and hustle he gives his team, even though he's like pretty undersized for what he does. I love that heart.
Right.
And I think I don't know. Like, I've never heard of these guys, so I don't know if they'd be equal to what Tate would offer.
Yeah, I think that'll be a gamble. I really do. Unless these guys end up ceilings are high, but like I said, I don't know much about them. Y'all don't know much about them. That don't mean they're not good, but we don't know what we're getting with that. So yeah, I agree with that, Sigga. So we'll see. I doubt if they trade Tate right now. Maybe after the trade deadline, maybe if he's not fitting in or somebody's showing a little bit more promise.
Maybe Tate could be used as like a little bargaining chip. Yeah.
Like at trade deadline, if we trying to get another established player over here, and KPJ is gone, and we got that $15 million in cap space now that we can bring in somebody that's actually pretty good with that money, and Jay-Sean Tate need to go and to facilitate contracts, something like that. I'll be down with that. KP, what's good with it, KP?
What's happening, Chop family?
What's good with it, man? What's happening with you?
I ain't got much to say. I'm just here to call about the minutes and stuff. I'm gonna sit back and wait until we start discussing the minutes.
All right, this is coming right up. Here we go. Let's go. So first we got Fred VanVleet. Of course, he's gonna be the starting point guard. So we're going to put him in that slot. Jalen Green, he's going to be the starting shooting guard. We're going to put him in that spot. Dylan Brooks, small forward. Jabari Smith, power forward. And Alperen Sengun. Now, my panel, I know y'all probably, unless y'all got a different device, y'all probably can't see my screen.
I'm watching on YouTube.
Oh, okay. All right. So here we go. Now, starting off, Fred VanVleet, Jalen Green, Dylan Brooks, Jabari Smith, and Al P in the first quarter. This is gonna be the first quarter. How many minutes do y'all think Fred VanVleet should play in the first quarter, and about what minute mark should he come out? Anybody? I'm gonna say about the 6-minute mark.
I say the whole first.
You want him to play the whole first quarter, Charlie?
The whole first quarter. Get all the starters the whole first quarter. Second quarter, then you can sub in some of the other ones to see where they fit in at in the second quarter. Third quarter, I want the whole starters back in there for that. or half of it at least. And then the fourth, we got to go for what we know. That's what I say.
Okay. Hold on. We got to do it by step, Charlie. We're gonna do this step by step, Charlie. I hear you though. I hear you. Keep that imprinted in your mind. Put it in the chat if you in the chat. How many minutes you think we should Fred VanVleet should play? We're gonna do general area. I'm gonna say about the 7-minute mark that he should play at least to the 7-minute mark.
Yeah, 7-8.
Who are you replacing? Are we we're not going there yet?
We're gonna get these first 5 situated, and then we're gonna put in the substitutions.
Gotcha.
So
7 minutes.
7 minutes. 7 minutes. Y'all, you cool with 7 minutes, Sigga?
Yeah, 7.
You
Sounds
cool with
good.
7 minutes, Charlie? Well, Charlie say 10 minutes. He want him the whole. He want him the whole.
Charlie said 12 minutes.
Yeah, he wanted him the whole quarter. He wanted him 12 minutes. All right, so we gonna give. I'm gonna go 7.5. I'm gonna go 7.5. All right, 7.5 for Fred VanVleet. Jalen Green, how y'all feeling on Jalen Green?
Kind of want him playing most of the first quarter.
I think he should play most of the first quarter. I think I'm gonna put him up to 10. I'm gonna put him at the 10-minute mark. I'm gonna put him at the 10-minute mark. Any agreements? Any disagreements? Chat, what y'all think? 10 minutes for Jalen Green?
I would say 9.
Okay, 9 for KP.
Yeah. Because he averaged the first year, his rookie year, he was 31 minutes, then he went up to 34 minutes last year. So I'm assuming he's gonna go up a little more.
Okay, I put him at 9. I put him at 9. Zlado, he says depends on who we got to back him up. That's gonna be. I think the substitution, since this is why I'm doing this, because KPJ, he's kind of throwing off this whole, rotations where we thought KPJ will be. Other guys are gonna have to come in and step up to fill up that role. So, Dylan Brooks, how long Dylan Brooks y'all thinking?
Like 6 minutes.
You want 6 minutes? I'm gonna go about 7 minutes. Devin 95 says 8 minutes. Rob Cortez says 7 minutes. Charlie, what you got? Dylan Brooks. You want him the whole quarter, huh?
The whole thing, because the only reason why I'm saying that, fam,
Charlie wants the whole game.
is because I want to see what our starters can do. I want to see what they're capable of being able to be before the bench get there. Now, Dylan Brooks, like I say 12, but when he get to doing stupid stuff, then he can sit back. That 12 can be subtracted some. But right now, everybody get 12 if you're asking me.
So let's put him at 7.5 then, Charlie.
Yeah, I'm gonna say 8. KP said 8. But I'm using analytics. I'm looking at everybody. Every time you say a name, I'm pulling up their career stats and how many minutes they played last year. So I'm just using that as my scale.
Okay. So I'm gonna put him at 8. I'm gonna put him at 8. We got Jalen at 9. We'll put him at 8. Put him at 8. All right, 8 on 9. That's cool. Jabari Smith.
I'd say 10, like Jalen.
You want him up there with Jalen? I think he should play.
Just Jabari.
You want him to hold? I'm gonna put him at 9, Sigga. I'm gonna put him at 9 right with Jalen. Maybe him and Jalen come off the court at the same time. Rob Cortez says 10. Devin 95 says 9. Yeah, so I'm gonna leave him at 9. I think that's about a happy range for everybody. Leave him right at 9 minutes. Okay. Any objections?
Nope.
All right, we riding off to Aberrant Shangoon. Shangoon, how long y'all want him playing? First quarter.
8 minutes.
7, 8.
By 8. Okay.
Yeah,
I think about
it
8 will do.
yeah. I know we talking about the starters, but I would love to know who are y'all coming off the bench first.
That's coming up right here. That's coming up right here. So Fred VanVleet coming out at the 7.5 minute mark. Are we gonna go ahead and throw our man in the mix?
That's Almond's music.
I think
You guys
that's
there?
Yep, might as well.
Yeah,
Yep.
I think we don't have no sufficient backup point guard now, so our man got to come in, and he's gonna finish out that quarter, at least that quarter.
Oh, this is nice. I like this. I like this little program you got going on.
Appreciate it. I stumbled upon it. So once Jalen Green come out, this is what's gonna be kind of tricky. Who's coming in? Are we going with Cam Whitmore?
Ooh. I mean,
Charlie want to send him down to the.
Yeah,
G League.
G League. See, this is what's gonna be tricky right here.
Like, who's the closest to being a good shooting guard?
I think we don't have no other choice but to put Cam Whitmore
Yeah,
unless
I guess
we make
Cam's
a
the only one,
change.
unless they trade for someone. Cam's the only one right now who's even.
Let me go
Somebody
back
said
to our-
Cortez. Rob Cortez says Tate at the 2.
No.
But we getting Buddy. Throw Buddy in there.
I'm only doing with people with the on the team right now, Charlie.
Okay.
Is Aaron Holiday a shooting guard?
Oh yeah,
or a
you
point
know,
guard?
right? You right. I'm tripping. We got 12-minute quarters. I'm tripping.
Yeah, 12.
I'm tripping.
You so used to the you was used to that league we just watched with the youngsters.
Yeah, I'm tripping. I'm tripping. Y'all right. Good catch, Merk. Where I go? Oh, it cleared it. Oh man, it cleared it. Oh yeah, cause I reset the minutes. All right, we're gonna go back to Fred VanVleet. Man, my bad. Fred VanVleet came out 7.5 minutes. That's my bad, CSG. That's my man. Players mess up too.
Yep, you just caught yourself.
You heard me. All right, Jalen Green. We had him at 9 minutes. Good catch. Dylan Brooks. We had him at. Let's see, I look like a rookie right there. Rookie mistake. We had him at 8 minutes, right? We had Dylan Brooks at 8 minutes.
You actually the wrong person. I smoked too much.
Yeah, I think we had him at 8 minutes. Chad, we had him at 8 minutes, right? Jabari, I think he was at 9 with Jalen. And then we had Al P coming out like at 8 minutes too. All right. Now we had our man Thompson. He gonna finish out the first quarter. Now we back to where we was at. All right. Easy fix. So we going with Cam Whitmore, man?
I think so.
Are y'all going straight rookie or are we going to eliminate the vets?
Nah, it's everybody. This the rotation.
We are talking about the first game, right? Just the start of the season, right?
Yeah, this is just to start off
For
with.
who we have right now, right? Yeah.
Yeah, from what we have. We don't really know nothing else.
Is Holiday a point guard or a shooting guard?
I think he might be a shooting guard. No, I think he might be a point guard, truthfully.
Well, Cam, if Holiday's a point guard, I would go Cam.
Yeah, it's just point guard.
What up, Slim Balls? So, I mean, let's come back to the shooting guard. Let's come, because that's a stumper right there. Let's see who will fit better with with the who else we can come put in. Maybe even Tari go to shooting guard or something. I don't know.
Yeah, because that would be two rookies. That would be A-Man and Cam in at the court on the same time, but we need some vets out there because we about to rotate everybody in a couple of minutes.
I still want.
Well, you gonna put them at 2 or 3?
Oh man, my bad. My bad. Hold on, man. Let me fix this. Why my thing tripping like that? What? After I reset it, it started tripping. Oh man. Let me do this. Let me do this. Hold on, man. It's cutting off my face. Hold on. Here we go. All right. All right. Here we go. I don't know why they did that. Here we go. All right. So we're gonna go with. I'm gonna go with Tari Eason at the 3 for now. Oh man, that's kind of. I'm gonna go with. This is gonna be kind of challenging, fellas.
Yeah, it's messed up about KPJ.
KPJ is really throwing a monkey wrench into this whole thing. Cause are y'all really comfortable with Tari playing the 2?
No, that's why I would go with a vet and go with Holiday just for the first game.
I agree with him on that one. I would go with Tari being set up as a backup to Jabari, and I would throw Tate on over there if we still got Tate. Let Tate play the weak side. I mean, small forward. Let him play that one.
All right, so I'm gonna put Aaron Holiday. Look like we need a trade, fellas, on the cool.
Well, to tell you the truth, if we don't trade and I don't get my buddy the way I want, then
my buddy and me,
and jump up and I'll throw Cam Whitmore in there at the shooting guard. Let him go on over there. Even though, like the other guy said, that's 2 rookies, let's baptize them with fire. Go ahead and let them play.
Yeah, I would do Aaron like you got it right there, and then start a Cam in the second quarter.
Yeah. So I kind of want to see Jabari and Tari play together. So I'm gonna boost Jabari minutes up to about 10, so they can overlap a little bit, so we can see what that look like.
Yeah, because that might stretch all the way to the second.
Because matter of fact, I'm gonna just go ahead and move Aaron Holiday to the second quarter. Second quarter too. Truthfully. Jalen, he's gonna have to just shoulder the burden. He's gonna have to play more minutes.
The whole first quarter.
Yeah, I'm good with Jalen playing more minutes.
He's gonna have to play the whole first quarter.
Or come out that last timeout right before the second quarter.
Yeah.
Told you.
Yeah, I'm cool with the 12.
Yeah.
He might be the only one that can hang.
And do that whole 12. So
and do what, half in the second half? I mean, do 6 minutes in the second quarter.
Yeah.
The back.
So we got Jabari and Tari overlapping for about 3 minutes in the first quarter, so we can see what that looked like.
Yeah, that's nice. Are we coming with Uncle Fred? I mean, Uncle.
That's what I think. Jack Lindale got to come next behind Shane.
Oh yeah.
Truthfully,
right. But he's still hurt. Is he gonna be?
No, he said he'll be good. He'll be good to go. Matter of fact, let's bump Shangoon up because I don't want that much of John Lindale. I'm gonna bump Shangoon up to about 9.5 minutes, so he can play with Jabari and Tari and Jalen too.
Yeah, they might get on the roll.
And imagine if that young core develops together.
So I'm gonna put Jock Lindale backing up Shangoon. He gonna finish out that first quarter. Now, Jabari, who's going to be Jabari's backup? Since Tari is going to be Dylan Brooks' backup now.
Okay.
That's why I say we should throw Tate over there on that
We're going to have
side.
to put, I'm about to say, we're going to have to play Tate at the power forward.
Tate, yeah.
No, he too little for the power forward. Let what's the name play that? Tari.
But see,
play that spot.
See, the thing is, Charlie, we trying to get Jabari and Tari on the court together.
Because Silas refused to do that last year.
You know what I'm saying? So even if Tate's on the court, that don't mean he have to be in that position. I think Tari and Tate will be able to switch interchangeably. To what? Okay. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Because they
throwing Jeff Green in there for the to back up, to take the minute or two.
I think he'll come in the second quarter, somewhere like mid-second.
Who's gonna replace Jabari then? Tate? Is that what y'all saying?
Who's gonna replace Jabari? Yeah, Jay-Sean Tate.
Okay, I'm cool with that.
Matter of fact, hold on. Look who's gonna be finishing the first quarter. Amen Thompson, Jalen Green, Tari Eason, Tate, and Jock Londale.
I'm seeing Green instead of Jock, and then start Jock. You know, play Green for 2 minutes, the end of the 2 minutes, and then start Jock at the first quarter. I mean the second.
Jalen Green playing the whole first quarter.
I mean not Green. I mean Uncle Jeff Green.
So you want Uncle Jeff to play and Jock Londale plays?
Just for the 2 minutes to end out, so it could be vets, at least some type of.
But see, look. Okay, let's see. Jalen, he can still shoot. Tate, he's not really a good shooter, and Amen Thompson is not a really good shooter right now. This is the problem KPJ put us in. Truthfully.
Yeah.
But I would say this. Between Amen Thompson, Tari Eason, and Jay-Sean Tate, our defense gonna be stellar to end that first quarter.
Yeah. Well, Jalen Green gonna have to be our shooter towards the end of the first quarter.
Yeah, that's gonna be Jalen Green time to just cook.
Yeah. I mean, it looks weird on paper, but
it do look weird. I mean, whether we like it or not, like my boy Ringleader say, that was a big blow to our team.
Yeah, but that's only 2 minutes because Jabari Smith is going out on the 10-minute mark. So
yeah, Jabari will still be there for a little while. Jay-Sean Tate is just gonna give, Jabari a little break between the first and the second quarter whenever he come back in. Now, this is going to be, let's go ahead and I think that's established. We'll keep that like that for now. Now, starting the second quarter, Amen Thompson played 4 minutes in the first quarter. How many minutes is he going to stay on the court before we bring Fred VanVleet back? Because he's going to have to finish out to the halftime.
At least 2. At least.
I'll say 3. 3 minutes of the second quarter, since you guys are going that way, and then Fred goes back in, and let Fred chance to cook. Bring Jalen Green out, and you throw in there what's the name? Aaron Holiday, since my buddy ain't there, and then you turn around and like I said, like he was saying with Uncle Jeff, I'd put Uncle Jeff in there to back up Jabari for a little while. That's why I don't want Boban, because he don't fit in there nowhere. And
he only come out special occasion.
Yeah, Boban ain't gonna get. That's why I didn't even put him up here to even. He just gonna be there in spurt. Like
that's why I was saying that why give a spot to somebody that can't help us? That spot should have went to somebody that could help us a little bit now. That's the reason why I keep saying that. What is Boban going to do? Nothing.
He's gonna give us the vibes.
So what?
The vibes.
Some
Also, he can
vibes.
do it's big. That's all it is too. The only reason why they doing it is because he's like a fan favorite. But you know, right now we trying to win. That's why I'm saying what I said. What I was saying. But okay, you know, he's there, so I can't say nothing about it. It's done. So you know, like he was saying with Uncle Jeff can back up Jabari on what's going on. But my thing with him is I want to really get him out of the rotation like Boban, but have him in the locker room helping the coach tell them what to do. That's the role that I really want Uncle Jeff to really be in, if you ask me. But let me shut up and listen to everybody else.
I'd like to say one thing, Rockets Chop Shop.
What's up?
I appreciate y'all for what y'all doing right now. For y'all are. This is what I need because I've been fiending for the Rockets, and this is a blessing what you're doing right now. You're feeding my fix, bro.
Call me the Rockets plug, man. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate that, KP. Appreciate that, man.
Hey, KP, I agree with you 100%. Usually you sit there and you be mad waiting on the season to start. But at least with Chop Shop, you get a chance to talk with a whole lot of other people. And, you know, even if we don't agree, like I keep saying, we can sit back and have some fun as men and talking about our team. You know, this is where Frank and Space Ghost do very well. So I agree with him 100%. That's why I be looking every day. When is Space gonna be on? When is Space gonna be on? When I see he gonna be on, I try to charge my phone up so I can be able to at least say hello and at least be able to let y'all know that I'm praying. So let me shut up. Like I said, I just love the way this is going. Keep going.
Hey, 6C, while you was talking, Space is messing with the minutes on the low.
Nah, man, because I had Aaron Holiday up under Jalen Green.
Okay.
I forgot to delete him off of there. They had gave him some minutes already.
My bad.
I ain't pulling nothing slick, KP. I ain't pulling nothing slick, man.
Way to look out, man. Way to look out.
Yeah, okay. So we got Aaron. You want Aaron Holiday to come in? Third coach said how good of a shooter is Aaron Holiday. He's actually a pretty good shooter. I think he's averaging like 35-36% from three for his career. So he can actually stretch the floor. So we got Aaron Holiday playing 2 minutes in the second quarter. And then do y'all want Jalen to come back in so quick? Or should we spell him a little bit to like put in Cam Whitmore right there for like 3 minutes and then let Jalen cook?
Yeah, that Cam, because I mean,
you gotta let him touch him. He gonna touch some minutes. So you talking about putting him Cam at 2, right?
Yeah, at the 2.
Yeah, put him in there at least 4 minutes, at least 4 to 5 minutes.
Because Jalen, you got to remember, Jalen played the whole first quarter.
Yeah, Jalen's not going to come back until 7 to 6 minutes left in the game if he's playing the whole first quarter.
Okay, I got Cam Whitmore. He's going to play right at 3. I'm going to give him 4 minutes.
See, I would like to see, by the time he go out, I would like to see him with the other 4 starters at least for a minute or 2.
I think we can get to that like in the third quarter somewhere.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? Rob Cortez says give him 5 minutes. So y'all want him to get 5 minutes?
No. Well, you need to. Well, Jalen Green the 2. He need to at least play 6 minutes in the second quarter at least.
Yeah, because this will be at the what? This will be
It's in the second quarter.
in the like the 10th minute, 6 minute mark in the. Hold on, that's 4. That's 2. Yeah, that'll be at the 6 minute mark of the second quarter. Jalen can come back in and finish out 6 minutes. 7 minutes.
Yep, I'm cool with that.
6 minutes. All right. We'll put Jalen back in there to finish out the second quarter.
I say let Cam, if Cam getting off, let Jalen Green sit down for a little while, rest his legs. If Cam is doing what he's supposed to do. If Cam is not getting off that well, then okay, like y'all say, bring him on back in there because we trying to win. So that to me is pretty good.
Yeah.
think-
Some people saying they don't see.
Don't have
Go ahead. If
Go
anybody else want to
No,
come
I'm
up,
just
man,
saying.
I'm gonna post the link. Y'all could come up, man, and give y'all opinions up here. It ain't just us, man. Y'all more than welcome to come up and give y'all opinion. Yeah. What you saying, KP?
I was thinking Cam, Jalen Green could take Cam's spot, but Cam could move from the 2 to the 3 for a minute or two in that second quarter.
But
You know what
Tari
I'm saying?
still.
He don't have to get off the court. He can just
Okay.
go to the
Well, let's go ahead and put Tari right there, at least for a little bit.
How many minutes did he play in the first? 1, 2, 3, 4 minutes.
He played what? 5, 6 minutes.
You got him at 6 total right now.
No, he played at 4. He only played 4 minutes in the first quarter. So we got to give him
Yeah,
at
he got
least
2 right now,
at least
so
8 minutes
that's 6.
in the first half. 9 minutes in the first half.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna put him at the 5 minute mark. And then Dylan Brooks can come back in to finish off the second quarter. Alright. So right now, total, we got Jalen Green playing 18 minutes in the first half. He on his way to 36 minutes? Fred VanVleet played 16 minutes. Dylan Brooks, he right at 15 minutes. And Jabari right at 10. So we got to put Jabari back in. How long? Tate. Should Tate come out right now and put like Uncle Jeff? That's a deep rotation, bro. That'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And then if we add Uncle Jeff, that'll be a 12-man rotation. Y'all really think 12 men, Udoka's gonna go that deep into his roster, his bench?
I doubt it.
Wait, did he do that for Boston, or am I mistaken?
At the beginning of the season, yeah. At least at the beginning of the season.
Yeah, I think Udoka do that.
You think he'll go 12 men?
Yeah, at least in the beginning to see where everyone's at.
How many we got right now already?
We got 11 right now.
Yeah, that sounds about right at the beginning of the season to see how everybody's going to mesh together. You know, I'm thinking preseason. I'm thinking on the 10th.
I will go ahead and put Uncle Jeff in there. I'm gonna put Uncle Jeff in there, just because.
I mean, he can still ball, right? He ain't there just to be a mentor, is he?
Yeah, I don't think he's here just to sit the bench. We got Boban for that. Uncle Jeff can still contribute. He was on a championship team last year, and he made an impact on the championship team.
Hey, what do y'all think about letting Dylan Brooks come back in to play some of that, dispel Jalen Green a little bit?
Well, we got Aaron Holiday and Cam Whitmore at the shooting guard, giving Jalen Green a break.
Okay.
We really gonna need. I really think we are gonna need a trade. I think we're gonna need a trade.
Yeah, I will only let Jay-Sean run 1 or 2 minutes in the.
What's up, E.F. Hutton? What's good with you, baby?
What's good, man? I was just calling in, man, see what y'all up to. I think early in the season we are gonna see a lot of deep rotations. You know what I mean? So that's usually how it work. They'll be trying out different stuff. He'll be seeing what lineups play together. You know, I think it's a lot of points to be made about putting Cam at the 2 and the 3 and the 4. You know, because if he playing, you know, you really don't expect Cam to play a lot of minutes. I do expect him to start off in the G League. You know, probably not in preseason. Probably when the season starts, he'll be in the G League. But you know, if he do come up, you know, we'll probably see him at the 3 and the 4 mostly. If we going with the Rockets' regular procedure of playing small, you know, but he may do like big shooting guard. So, you know, that's kind of, you know, neither here nor there. But I don't really see him getting a lot of extended minutes. But it is the fact that, you know, early in the season, they'll start off with 11-man rotation. Then they'll wind it down, you know, as the season progresses to like a 7 or 8-man rotation before we get to if we get into the playoff, which we should.
Yeah. I think right now, I'm agreeing that we're gonna see a little bit more of rotations just to figure out who can get chemistry with who's gonna be able to play with who, the roles that's gonna be that need to be hammered out, hierarchy. It's a lot of stuff we're gonna have to figure out about what we got on the team, who we got on the team, and how they mesh well together. So yeah, I think we probably will see a lot of more people playing. Now, one of the guy I didn't put on here, and I think he will provide shooting is Mayer. I don't know where Mayer would fit exactly, but he would provide some much needed shooting off the bench.
I believe Mayer probably gonna get more burn than Cam early in the season. Also, I don't remember if San Antonio is early in our schedule, but you also have to give an account of the San Antonio games, the Denver games where we might see some Bobby. Did we sign Bobby back?
Yeah, we signed Boban back, much to 6C Charlie dismay. He's not happy about that.
Well, we'll see some Bobby in those games where we got tall, you know, we got Victor or whatever, you know, I think we'll probably see some Bobby in those games. And then if you look at games where we get blew out the water, we'll see some Bobby. You know, we got games where we up by 20 going in late into the fourth. We'll see some Bobby. You know, so, you know, those little things like that, I guess that's not a rotational thing, but those times where, you know, we'll see different guys coming in and playing that we probably not considering.
You really think Boban gonna get like serious burn because we got LP, Jock Londell, and Uncle Jeff that can actually play some small ball 5 when we need shooting at the 5 position?
I thought he was only talking about like when we play people like Wemby and, you know, big giants.
But
well,
even
I think.
Go ahead.
No, I was just saying. I think you can pretty much count Bobby in if you average it. If you just say, okay, we averaging our minutes, you really got to give him at least 2 minutes a game. So you can't burn up all 48 minutes on players that we know going to play, because you got to average in Bobby 2 minutes a game, because he's going to at least play 2 minutes a game. He averaged that every season.
He averaged 2 minutes a game every season.
What's that substitute when you're grading on a scale? What's the substitute? Them teachers that grade on a curve. Them 2 minutes. They inflate it because during blowout games, that's when he get on the court, you know. Yeah. So he might average 2 minutes, but he ain't really playing 2 minutes every game. He might not even play the whole game, one game, you know. So
true. That's true.
What's up? We got our boy Kurt up in here. What's up, Kurt?
Oh hell.
Kurt, you with me?
Is that solid, Junior?
Yeah. What's up?
What's up, Kurt? What you thinking about these minutes, man?
I don't know. I just got here. Play Shingun the whole game. I think that's a plan.
Oh man, we can't play him the whole game, Kurt. I'm about to drop you back down, Kurt. Come on, man. Kurt always coming with some crazy really, stuff, man. Kurt say play him the whole game.
Hey,
Oh
Well,
man.
they play Jokic the whole game.
I mean, if Şengün had the lungs to do it, I could see it, but he don't got the lungs to do that.
You talking with this guy? Yeah.
Plus, he foul a lot. So that's the thing that's going to take him to make him sit down. You know, as far as Wemby is bony.
Can you hear me?
So anybody could play up against Wemby, if you ask me.
Yeah, Kurt, who in your business over there, man? Checking you, man. You can't be chopping it up with the chop shop or something, man. You don't like that?
My bad.
Nah, I'm just playing, bro. I'm playing with you, Kurt. You know.
That's the plan, though, for real.
Play Şengün the whole quarter. You talking about the whole quarter or the whole game?
Whole game. I mean, Jokic does the same, so.
Nah, man, we got backups for that. We ain't trying to kill. It's 82 games, Kurt.
Nobody averaging 48 minutes.
He's not LeBron, bro. Young LeBron.
Nah. Şengün barely last year got to where he can exceed 25 minutes a game. He was killing himself the year before last to get to 25 minutes a game. Then like Uncle Charlie said, he foul prone. So we're not gonna see, if Şengün is 34 minutes a game, 35 minutes a game, you know what I mean? That'll give us a good chance to win. Yes, if he had the lungs and he had the endurance to play 40 minutes a game, I would say, yeah, that's a good idea. But he don't got the endurance to do it. And, without his legs under him, we can't depend on him to shoot threes. If his knees ain't there, then we're going to be saying, why he not shooting a three? Well, because he don't got his legs. So now, I mean, he's not the kind of player that you want playing tired. Definitely not that.
Yeah. All right, let's get back to this power forward position. So Jay-Sean Tate starting off to what? We got him at 3 minutes in here, 2.5 minutes, carrying over from the first quarter. Then you want to put Uncle Jeff there for about 3 minutes or so?
In the first quarter?
Cool.
In the second quarter.
Second quarter?
We're in the second quarter now.
And then bring Jabari to finish
I'm seeing
out.
11-man rotation. Yes, sir. I'm seeing 11-man rotation in the first half and down to 9 in the third and fourth quarter. I don't think we're going to play all these people in the third and fourth quarter at the beginning of the season. Maybe in the first half, though.
Yeah, we got we got somebody else in there with us. Moses, cool. What's good with it, Moses?
What's up, Space? How y'all doing? Good evening.
What's chopping with you, baby? What's chopping?
Chilling. Getting off work. What's in there?
We just trying to hammer out this minutes rotation thing, man.
Yeah. It's good. Like I said, since KPJ gone, so there's gonna be more minutes to go around. That's good. Definitely the starters, 32 minutes. Probably Green. Jalen probably get probably 36 minutes, honestly. Probably the only one I could see is gonna get more than 30 minutes per game. But everybody else, Dylan Brooks, Fred, Barry, LP, all 30 minutes. Then my man Thompson, Tari Eason probably get 20-25 minutes. Jay-Sean Tate and Cam probably get 15. Same with Jock Londell. Just roll down.
Yeah, right down. Right now, let me go ahead and finish out this center position. Then we'll read off to see how much everybody got in the first half. Chetman says, I think Tate still will foul out every game. Dang, Chetman, you wild, man. Chetman, wild. Okay. That good point, though. Good point. Because he's a hacker shack. That boy can hack. Okay, so now starting off the second quarter, Jock Londell is carrying over. How many minutes should he play right there? I think he should go about the 4 minutes.
Before you finish out the minutes, can we just take a look at who we got starting the second quarter? Who is that? Amon?
It's Aman, Aaron Holiday, Tari Eason, Tate, and Jock Londell.
Does that sound right? Or
the defense gonna be good. I can say that. Hey man, he's gonna be good on defense. Aaron Holiday, he's a little bit smaller, but he alright on defense. Tari, we know what he is on defense. Tate, besides the hacker shack and like Chetman says, he's pretty good on defense. And Joglandale, maybe Tate would bump down to the 3 and hold that 3 who's ever on the court, and Tari will bump up and hold the 4. I would be more comfortable with that, you know, because they could be interchangeable between Tate and Tari as far as defensive wise on that.
Damn, KPJ messed us up, bro.
Nah, I mean,
now that you see it in you know, in real time and actual,
yeah, the rotation
kind of messed up because KPJ, bro. It really is. So, Joglandale come back in.
Last year,
right at the 4-minute mark, and let Shangoon cook the rest of the.
Yeah, he averaged 29 minutes, I think, last year, right up under 49 minutes. That should go up.
All right.
15.
So as of now, at halftime, Jalen Green will be to play 18 minutes. Shangoon will be to play 17, right at 17 and a half minutes. Jabari will be to play like right at 17 minutes, 16:55. Fred VanVleet right at 16 minutes. Dylan Brooks at 15 minutes. Tari Eason, that's pretty much 9 minutes, 8:54. Ahman Thompson, 7.5 minutes. Jock Lundell, 6 minutes. Tate, 4 minutes. Cam, 4 minutes basically. And Uncle Jeff, 2 minutes. And Aaron Holiday, 2 minutes. Any objections? Any objections? Going once.
I got an objection.
Who that? Kurt?
I don't think LP should. It's Moses.
Oh, Moses. Okay.
I don't think LP.
You breaking up on us, fam. Moses, you with me? All right. Whenever you get back in here, Moses, let us know. We'll see.
Y'all hear me?
Okay, I can hear you now. What's up?
Oh, my bad. Y'all saying LP's minutes a little too much for me. That's 17 for the quarter.
No, that's for the whole half.
Yeah, for the half. That'd be a little much. I think those forward positions, those centers and forward positions, there's a lot of guys to fill in the spots. So, Jock Londell, Tari probably could get more minutes, 7 minutes for that quarter half. I don't think that's a little small for Tari. Or I think some of that power forward minutes for the Tari, because Jabari will move to that center position as well. So all that 17 minutes, probably some of that 17 would definitely go to Jabari at the center position, giving Tari more minutes in that 4th spot. That's my take.
Well, he averaged 29 last year, so I don't think his numbers are going to go down. His minutes.
Yeah, no, for sure, no. Definitely 30 minutes. I think 30 minutes should be good. 15 and a half, 15 other half. Or 16.
Yeah, I think this is just like in general. I think depending on who we playing and what's the game plan, I think we will see probably more or less people, rotating, and maybe we sub Jabari at a 5, so like we can get a big guy like Nurkic or Valanciunas out on the perimeter to try to hold them, things like that. I think like this is not really including game plan. This is almost just like the bare bones of the regular season of how many minutes we guesstimating would play. These guys will play.
Yeah, most of the time what you'll see is like 5 and 12. I mean 5 and 7. So you'll see like Shangoon, he might play, 7 minutes or 5 minutes, depending on, like you say, depending on how he made rotation set up. He might play, 5 minutes and then come out and then play, and then somebody else come in for the next 3 minutes, and then somebody play the next 4 minutes or whatever, or it'd be 5 minutes and somebody come in and play 7 minutes, depending on how it's set up. And so if it's like that, if Şengün playing 5 minutes in the first part of the game, then Jabari is gonna switch up and he'll play 7 minutes at the center, and then you'll put somebody else in the Jabari spot. Then what they would do, they would rotate that in the second quarter. So it's still gonna be like 7 minutes and 7 minutes for your center, 7 minutes and 7 minutes for your power forward, for your starters most of the time.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So, I mean, I don't, unless they're a player like, Jabari or Jalen Green, who probably will be getting, 7 minutes or 5 minutes, and then sitting like 2 minutes and then coming back and playing another 5 minutes, at the end of the quarter, so be 5 minutes, and then they'll sit 3 minutes and then come back and close out that last 4 minutes or whatever it is. Depending on how Ime got his rotation set up, because what you want to have is you want to have up until your 5 minute mark, you want to have your best team on order. So depending,
we losing you. We losing you.
It sounds like he talking about the fourth quarter period.
Yeah. Did we lose him? Is he still in there?
He kicked me out about 10 minutes ago. I had to come back in.
Yeah, step out, EF, and come back in. Maybe that'll help. Yeah, we lost you.
But you know what, y'all? I just
going into the second half is for the last 3 to 4 minutes of the game. That's when you're going to see your best defensive
and then
your best shooting. So if he got a defensive and shooting rotation,
can y'all hear me?
That's what you will see. Like Şengün will play, 7 minutes to begin the second quarter, and then he will play 5 minutes at the end of the quarter, to where he's playing 3 minutes, and then you have Jabari, Tari, and Jalen, something like that, going into the end of the.
I don't think EF hear nobody but himself right now. He's still going out, man, and he don't even know he cut out for like 45 seconds. EF in his mode. EF, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Did you hear us anything before that?
EF sounded like EFO.
EF, you had cut out for like 45 seconds, bro. We didn't hear much of anything you were saying at first. EF.
When EF speak, EF Hutton, y'all remember that?
EF Hutton. He was just going off, he was on a tangent. Oh man, EF. Oh man.
Oh man. Hey, I got a quick question.
What's up, Moses?
So let's say like after All-Star break, if we're like really in contention for that.
You can't hear me? I'm gonna go out and come back in.
I can hear you now.
So if we contending for that playing spot, can y'all see where we can have like a switch in the starting lineup, like a man can start for Fred, really, try to do like a playoff situation game to game to see how matchups will be, instead of somebody else can start in the starting lineup besides the actual starters, just because you want to get them better.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, of course, we can't. We I don't think we can predict that far ahead right now, but definitely, if Ime has worked his salt, of course, he's gonna do something similar to that. I don't think he's gonna be rigid like Silas and not try to tweak his lineups to the opposing team or to get the best out of it, to make a push, to make sure, even if it step on a couple of people's toes, hey, we trying to make this playoff push and we trying to get in there, and these guys have been playing better. So I definitely think, yeah, that's viable. Moses, EF, you back? He still can't hear us. He's still out of there. He in space time somewhere right
Yeah,
now.
yeah, the UFO. It ain't EF, it's UF.
Oh man, so I think Moses had a problem with Shangoon playing at 17 minutes, but maybe he can slack a little bit of that off in like the third quarter and a little bit of the fourth, so he can be strong to finish the finish out the game. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think it's big of a problem right now because his legs fresh, he's young. It's just the first half. Then maybe in the first half we kind of scale him back just a tad to keep him fresh to be ready in the fourth quarter longer. I think my boy EF.
Jock can play, man. Jock can really play.
Y'all can hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you, EF. You good?
Yeah,
Can you
okay.
hear
I
us?
don't know what's going on. Yeah, I can hear y'all fine. I can hear y'all fine then. I don't know what's going on with my phone or whatever, my connection or whatever, but yeah, I heard y'all say I was cutting out. Now, what I was saying was that how the rotation with the 7s and 5s, you know what I mean? And so, what I was really breaking down is that depending on how he wanted his lineup to set up, you want your best lineup to start the game. You want your starters and your money starting the game, and then what he would have is he would have the players that he wants to to really be prominent in the beginning of the second quarter, playing at the end of the first quarter. But going into the end of the fourth quarter, that's where you want your shooters and your defense, your spacers and your defense playing at the end of the second quarter. So that would be your team with maybe Shangoon wouldn't be on the floor at the end of the second quarter, where you would probably have Shangoon playing 7 minutes, 7 minutes at the beginning of the second quarter, and probably maybe 5 minutes in the, maybe 3 or 4 minutes.
Damn, we losing my boy again. We losing him.
Well, I got a quick question.
And then going to the bench where you would have your Jabari, Tari, Jalen Green, and Fred and Dylan going into the end of the second quarter before you go into the half, because that's where you want to lock up on defense. And
my question for EF when he comes back is, does any of this matter if we're winning or losing, or the rotation is going to stay the same with the 7 and 5 minutes? Because if we're winning by 20, well, we're down by 15 and 10, I think all of it is out the window.
Yeah, I think most of this is not really focused on situations.
Well, I mean, here's the thing.
Yeah, if you can hear us now.
He can always hear us. You just can't hear him.
We can't hear him. We can't hear you, EF.
Yeah, can y'all hear me?
Yeah, now we can. Like, you come in for like 5 seconds and then you go back out.
Yeah. Okay.
Hold your right hand.
I don't know what's
hold your
going
right hand
on.
up and point to the northwest.
You need a better signal, huh?
Okay, so
Nah, you
if
good
y'all
right
can
now,
hear me,
though.
if y'all
Come
can-
on. You good right now.
I don't know what's going on. My signal is fine. Okay. So basically, yeah, maybe, it would be contingent upon what's going on in the rotation. But a lot of times, and this is what good coaches do. Good coaches say, hey, in a game where we have ups and downs, ups and valleys, you already know how other coaches are going to play. You know that other coaches are going to put their spacing in at a certain time. You understand that most coaches want to have their shooting in the defense, and you already have that into your game plan. So with Ime being under the pop tree, I'm sure that he's already knowing in his mind. If I know it, I'm sure Ime already knowing in his mind. Hey, going into the end of the quarter at the second half, you want to have your shooters and you want to have your spaces and you want to have your lockdown defense. Because if a team is on a run, and you know that most of the time what happens, especially to us, is the team gets on a run right in the middle of that second quarter. You know what I mean? That means that you played your starters, you done brought in your bench. Maybe your bench isn't competing as well as you would like them to. Well, that's what we expect, because teams are going to be deeper than us. So we expect our bench to be getting beat a little bit. Now, going into in the beginning of the second quarter, you put in maybe a score. Maybe you bring back a score in the beginning of the second quarter. You close out the gap a little bit. Now that you know that you got the gap closed out, now you bring in your defense and your shooting to try to put you back over the hump. So this is like regular rotation that most good coaches do, and most of the time that's going to work for you because of the fact that you already have anticipated that that's when the other team is going to go on a run, and you already know I'm going to need this to get us back into in the striking distance going into the third quarter. Now you come out in the third quarter and now you ready to try to bust open the game, or you ready to try to close the gap. You know, you down by 2 or 3. Jabari hit a big shot at the end of the half. You know, now you within striking distance and you ready to try to get back into the game. So a good coach is going to already have this calibrated, already going to have this put into his mindset of how he's going to coach.
Dang, we lost him. He was doing so good. He was doing so good. I'm gonna put this thing. I'm gonna go ahead and say one thing about the lineups. Now that I'm just looking at the lineups, the one thing I am pretty confident about that we do have defense on the court, mostly at all times. We got some defensive prowess. You know what I'm saying, on the court at all times with this lineup. I'm looking up and down, and it's not really.
Especially that second unit.
See, A-Man, he plays good defense. Tari, he plays good defense. Jay-Sean Tate plays good defense. Good defense.
That second unit all play defense.
Yeah, and Jock Landale, he's pretty good playing defense in the paint against other centers. So it's like, even if we have a little short, like, scoring slump with these guys, I don't think the other team would just run off before we can bring back in, you know, Fred VanVleet and Jalen Green and Dylan Brooks and Jabari and Shangoon.
Yeah, I think our bench is still deeper than most benches in the NBA. I don't think we're lagging in that department. Sure, KPJ's, you know, not being here is gonna hurt, but that's the point of, you know, a man in camp stepping up. So I think definitely that defense on that second unit is gonna be bonkers. They're gonna be running and gunning.
Yeah, EF say Silas took his signal because he was vouching for MA. Oh man, that boy wild. So, all right, now let's go ahead to the third quarter. Of course, we're gonna bring the starters back in. Fred VanVleet, Jalen Green, LP, Jabari, and Dylan Brooks. All right, so starting off, Fred VanVleet. So right now he's playing. He got 18 minutes. Let's say he played the first 4 minutes. Who dog in the background? That ain't my dog this time. That ain't my dog. You got the CSG dog going on.
I'm cool with that. I will bring in A.
Dylan Brooks in the chat going off. All right, so we're gonna go. I'm gonna say let him cook for about 5 minutes. I would say 5 minutes. Nah,
I would say 4 in that.
but see,
How you pronounce Amen or Amen?
Amen. It's either way. See, this is what I want to kind of do right here. I want to see Fred VanVleet and and Amen Thompson get a little burn together. Or we could probably do that. We could probably do that in the fourth. Bring Dylan Brooks. Fred VanVleet back in. I think third quarter he gonna play most of the third quarter. I'm gonna put him at the 7 minute mark. I'm gonna put him at the 8 minute mark in the third quarter. Just to get us established, and like EF was saying, we want to have our best foot forward in the third quarter. Just because a lot of teams make runs in the third quarter, So we're gonna go ahead and put Jalen back in, and have him up. I'm gonna bring him down. I'm gonna have him about the eight and a half minute. Y'all cool with that? Y'all cool with that, chat? Y'all cool with that? Fred VanVleet playing 8 minutes in the third. Jalen Green 8.5 minutes.
See, I would want to do the 3-guard rotation in the third quarter. I would want to put a man around the 4-minute mark.
For who?
Dylan. So we can have a 3-guard rotation. Jalen, VanVleet, and Jalen Green and A-Man.
Okay, hold on. We gonna put we'll let them cook for about 4 minutes.
Yeah, that 3-guard rotation is gonna be nasty.
So we gonna get Dylan Brooks gonna come out around the 5-minute mark. That means Dylan Brooks gonna have to play a nice little bit of the fourth, bro. So we can't short him too much on minutes.
For sure. Gotta close.
Hold on, man.
And then that's where you put A-Man at.
Hold on, real fast.
He ain't leave us with no music or nothing.
All right. All right, so we're gonna go Dylan Brooks play 5 minutes in the third, and we're gonna put A-Man Thompson
at this game
at the 3. So that's 4 minutes. I'm gonna bring them all up so they all can cook together. Y'all with me?
Yep, I'm still here.
Everybody with me still? Who with me? Moses, you still with me?
Yeah, I'm with you.
Kurt, you with me? You been quiet, Kurt. Kurt mad because Shangoon ain't playing 48 minutes. JK Means, what's good? Man, we trying to figure out these minutes rotations, bro. All right. So Jabari, he could play right up to
at least 6.
At least to the 6.5. I'm gonna go 7 minute. I'm gonna go 7 minute mark with Jabari. And LP, he'll go right at the 7 minute mark too. So Fred VanVleet, Jalen Green, Dylan Brooks, but then the 4 minute, about the 5th minute mark, Dylan Brooks will come out, and Jalen Green, Fred VanVleet, and A-Man Thompson, all 3 will be in the backcourt.
Nasty.
And Jabari will be there with him for about 3 minutes. And then Jabari and LP will be there. So Fred VanVleet, Jalen Green, A-Man Thompson, Jabari Smith, Apple, and Shangoon. That's our death lineup.
They eating.
Man, that's too much offense, bro.
We cooking with that or what?
Good.
Yeah, they're gonna be eating.
And that still wouldn't be bad on our defense either. I don't think. Even
good decision makers. So.
Yeah, because we got those are smart players on the court. And I think Jabari.
Yeah, good closing. I'm gonna be a good closing rotation.
Yeah, I think Jabari would benefit from 3 playmakers on the court: LP, A-Man, and Fred VanVleet. With Jalen and Jabari, just Jalen coming off screens going crazy. Jabari just in the corner catching threes. I think that'll be.
Draymond and Alfred.
Brad,
playmaker.
Green, all the catch shoot. Nah, boys, man, that's fucking good.
Hey, I'm not mad at that lineup right there, bro. I'm not mad at that lineup right there. So let's see.
And then I will put a.
So when at the okay, now Fred VanVleet gonna go out. We move our man back to point guard.
Yep.
Once he go out, we'll move our man back to point guard for the last 3 minutes. Jalen Green.
Cam.
You want Cam there or Tari?
No, Cam at 2 to finish out the third quarter.
Put Cam at the 2 to finish out the third quarter.
No, I'm sorry. Did I say Cam? Yeah, Cam.
Cam Whitmore. Yeah.
Yep.
And then at the 3, you want to bring in Tari. Tari got to get that burn right there.
Yep. Woo-wee.
Then at the 4, you bring it back Uncle Jeff.
That's fine. Yeah, that would be.
Yeah, put some veterans.
Yeah.
Put some veteran out there with him.
You gonna finish them out?
If we
How many
finish
minutes
it,
would that give you total?
that'll give him total. Just give him 7 minutes. About 8 minutes total.
Yeah.
I don't think we'll probably see Uncle Jeff in the fourth quarter though.
Nope. Yeah.
And so Al P will put Jock Londale there. That's 2 veterans at the power forward in a center position to go along with 2 rookies and Tari Eason.
Very athletic front 3.
Right now, Tari only got 12 minutes. So Tari gonna have to get some minutes in the fourth. I think Tari might have to end up closing.
How many minutes he got? Only 12 right now?
He only got 12 right now.
Is he starting the 4th?
He's gonna have to start the 4.
But you want him to finish the 4th also, right?
See, if we could finish finish out with Jalen Green, Fred VanVleet, Tari, Jabari, and Dylan Brooks, but
will it let you go backwards in the 4th quarter? Can you start their minutes off?
I haven't put nobody at the 4th yet. I haven't put nobody at the 4th yet. In the 4th quarter.
I would just thought you was able to finish them off, and then we could fill in the beginning of the 4th.
Yeah, I can put him in there. I can put him in there. But the thing is, Şengün gonna get left out.
Now, who did you say you wanted your finish 4th quarter?
I kind of
rotation
wanted,
to be?
but
Who
Dylan Brooks got to get some burn. So okay, this is what we'll do. We'll go ahead and put Tari back in there. And I'll put him on the wrong line. We'll put Tari back in there.
That could be the right line though.
Yeah, but what Jabari? I want to finish with Şengün. I do, to start the season, just to see how he finishes. So let's do this. Put our man to start the 4th to about the 4-minute mark, and then let Fred VanVleet come in. Nah, that's gonna be a lot of minutes for Fred VanVleet. Hold on. We're gonna let our man cook a little bit. We're gonna let him cook a little bit in the 4th. Give him up to about the 5th-minute mark. Because Fred VanVleet, that'll put him at 20 minutes. That'll put him at 20 minutes for the game. Then have Fred VanVleet. I think 20 minutes is decent just to start the season with. Finish that out with Fred VanVleet. Now, Cam Whitmore is there. He's got what? 6 minutes, 7 minutes so far. He can start he can start the fourth. At the 2 for like 2 minutes. Let's say 3 minutes. We're gonna say 3 minutes.
But they gave him 9 minutes.
They give him 10 minutes, 9:57. Then we'll bring in Jalen back to finish off, of course, with Fred VanVleet. Tari. We're gonna have to bump Tari. We're gonna have to bump Tari minutes up in the 4th. Since we can't close with him, we're gonna have to give him about. I still think Tari's still coming out on the short end of these minutes, man.
He can run the whole half, the first half of the 4th year.
Yeah, I got him at the 4 minute mark.
Give him 2 more. Oh, but that's messing up Jabari, man.
Nah, no, it ain't, because we bringing Dylan Brooks back.
Oh, yeah.
Dylan Brooks at the 3.
My bad, bro.
And bring him back. So that'll put Dylan Brooks at 27 minutes, Fred VanVleet at 32 minutes, Jalen Green at 36 minutes so far. I don't think that's bad. Then we'll go with who's at the 4.
Are we going back to 11 players again?
I mean, I think Tate gonna have to come in just for a little bit.
I'm cool with that. I don't hate Tate like that.
Just to get Tate some burn, like around about the 4 minutes. Give him about 4 minutes, and then bring Jabari back in. Let him finish off. And then let Jock Londell cook into the 4th for about we'll say 4.5 minutes. And then let Al P come back in.
And that is our starting lineup.
And that'll be it.
So who at the top with the minute?
So Jalen got 36
Jabari.
minutes to lead the way. 36 minutes, Jalen. I think that's probably be about right. Oh, hold on. What that say? Oh man, Thompson is playing from 32 minutes, 32 at the small forward and power forward. Well, yeah, don't worry about that. They thought I made a mistake, but I meant to do that.
Yeah.
All right.
Because you keep keeping them in the game.
Yeah. So Jalen got 36 minutes, Fred VanVleet 32 minutes, LP 32 minutes, Jabari 32, Dylan Brooks 27, Alman Thompson right at 20 basically, Tari right at 17, Londell right at 15 minutes, 16 minutes basically, Cam Whitmore right at 10, Jay-Sean Tate at 8, Uncle Jeff right at about 8, and Aaron Holiday, he only getting 2 minutes worth of burn. I don't see too much wrong with that. How y'all feel about that, chat? Let us know. How y'all feel about that?
Didn't y'all do a podcast about this when we was gonna guess their minutes? How far?
I did that. I did. And I think, like I said, Tari's still playing. I think Tari's still getting the short end of the stick. But we so deep at the 3.
But he could play some 4 minutes. 4, can he? Or no?
I mean, he can play the full. Let's see how we can tweak this. Cause I think Dylan Brooks need at least 2-3 more minutes too.
Let me see what he averaged last year.
How many minutes did Tari average last year?
31, I think. Hold on, let me
Tari?
No, my bad, Tari. Last year, Tari had
a 20.
He played 20 minutes last year.
Yeah.
See, that's why Jay-Sean Tate really do need to be traded. Truthfully. Tate needs to be traded, bro.
He averaged 21 and a half minutes per game.
There you go.
Yeah, that's why Tate needs to be traded.
So he definitely not going down.
No, he can't go down.
Well, you know what? I'm for him getting traded, but not for peanuts.
Nah, not for that. Not for that. I'm not talking about for that deal, Charlie. I agree with you on that.
Now, one last thing I want to say, before I shut up for good, is the thing that's going to happen, and we need to see what Şengün is going to do with that filing. That's the only thing that makes me worry a little bit about him, because he is foul prone. And that's the thing that I hope that he learned a little bit more. We'll get a chance to see, because we got a whole lot of ways of being able to do some stuff. Like you say, Kevin Porter Jr. did throw a wrench in our deal, but even Dylan Brooks can play some small off guard and shooting guard. He can play some of that too. So, we got a little bit of something to mix and match a little bit on what's going on with it. Is the only thing that I'm saying. Let me turn it back over to y'all.
I think KPJ just put our whole lineup in the toilet. Like, this will be much easier if we had KPJ. Look at our shooting guard backup prospect.
But you know what, Space? Think about it. Yeah, it did throw a wrench in our game, but how would you feel if we done started, we got 15 games in the season, and then here come the stupid stuff?
No. I agree with that. I agree with that, Charlie. I agree with that. It's just like looking at it on paper. Are we really ready to just lean on Cam Whitmore for this much of Aaron Holiday I'm not sure, bro. I'm not sure if he's ready, if he's just ready like that yet. He could come out with surprises, but I'm not. Go ahead.
That's why I say go get my buddy. That's what you do. You go get him, give up a draft pick, stop being stingy, go on, give up the draft pick, and we won't have to worry about any of this no more.
I'm not gonna lie, I will feel much better with Buddy Hield backing up Jalen Green in that spot with his shooting capabilities than I will with Aaron Holiday and a rookie Cam Whitmore. And then Tate, if Tate was to get traded, Tari Eason would get at least 6-7 more minutes a game, I would feel.
What do you think about Landry Shamet?
I think he's a good piece on a contender. Like, if we was contending and we just need something like shooting, he'll be all right. But he's still a net positive. A negative on defense. That wouldn't really help our defense as much. This is rough, fellas. May got his job cut out for him and the coaching staff, truthfully. Because when you look at it on paper, we got a hole right there. Backup shooting guard, and pretty much Amen Thompson. I have all the faith that he will become a good player. But what KPJ bring to the table as far as shooting, we wouldn't have that. Man, this legit hard, bro. As long as Cam Whitmore probably not trying to facilitate, because we seen when he was trying to facilitate in the summer league, he didn't look that good in it. He was losing the ball. He was kind of getting ripped. Maybe pairing him up with guys like Ahman and Fred VanVleet, he probably won't be that bad. And then Alperen Sengun there to relieve the pressure. All he have to do is really cut and play that KJ Martin type role. Maybe he'll be alright. I'm still not real high on his defensive capabilities as of yet. But we do have a hole there, bro. We do have a hole. And Jay-Sean Tate, he's just mucking up the waters. And Tari Eason is better than Tate, do everything better than Tate. Shoot, play defense, hustle, rebound. I think for real, Tari needs to be having a little bit more playing time. And sure. Tate is just mucking it up from Tari, bro. Third coach says, what happens space using, or does he have some custom action going on? Nah, this is called Geek. The Hoops Geek app. It's not an app. Well, it's an application on the computer online. So if y'all want to look at it, Hoops Geek app, y'all can go on there and y'all can figure out your own rotations, and then put it down in the description put it down in the comments of this video. Maybe you can make it. Maybe y'all can make a little bit better sense than what we do it, but I don't see how much, unless we take out Uncle Jeff minutes. But like I said, I don't think Uncle Jeff came here to just ride the pine, and I don't think we can really trade him and get anything of value for him. Like, I think Jay-Sean Tate got to get moved, fellas. I think Jay-Sean Tate got to get moved because Tari Eason is the better of the player. I don't know. If anybody want to come up and give their take, man, come on up. Come on back up, EF. Maybe you'll signal a little better. If anybody in the chat want to come up, get a 2 cents in on this final thing before we wrap it up. Let us know what do you think could do better. What do you think will clear up, make it a little bit clearer of what we can do. Moses, you back?
Yeah, I'm here.
How you feel about this, bro?
That's pretty good. It's pretty good. I said earlier, I don't think that forward and center position, I can take 2 minutes off of LP and Jabari, give that to Tari. Like I said, Tari's gonna play a lot of power forward. He's the backup power forward, I think, for Bari. So he's definitely gonna play a lot of 3 and 4. And I said Bari's gonna play some 5, so those minutes are gonna be available. And why don't we believe in Cam Whitmore? Like, I don't. What has he done that we have so little faith that it can come in and do what Tari Eason did last year? I mean, in summer leagues, it's MVP, so that's at least a top 10 rookie talent. In any other team, he's getting at least 25 minutes to play, doing something at least pretty good. So I don't know why we're not giving him at least the benefit of the doubt that he's going to come in this 10, 15 minutes, give some really, really good play. If we believe so much in him, man.
I'm not. I think there's a possibility that he can. I just don't know, because I haven't seen him play on this level yet. You know what I mean? Like, summer league, that's one thing.
We haven't seen the man as well. We haven't seen all these guys, all these rookies.
Yeah. I agree.
Right, and we have the most tape on him, and all the tape we have is pretty good. So, well, we have the least amount of faith in him. We have the most amount of tape. So I don't. That's just my thing.
Yeah, I'm not saying Cam Whitmore is gonna be a bad player or anything like that. You know what I mean? But we seen the rookies have to adjust. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not sure if he's ready to get thrown into the fire just yet. I think Ahman Thompson, with his position, he's always got an advantage over the opposing.
Yeah, for sure. The mind is
you know
his
what I'm
mindset
saying?
is much
Yeah,
advanced.
he's more mature. He's basically a savant. I have little less worries. I'm not saying he's just gonna come out on fire either. That's why I'm saying like, but he's in like we need a backup point
I mean,
guard.
like you were saying earlier, like a KJ, like what KJ was doing. I think Cam can definitely do that. Just
Yeah,
come off that.
he could be a KJ type player, bro. Yeah,
Yo, I'm in here.
yeah. If you back with us,
All right. Now, what I was because I was talking to Pop the other day, we was going over the roster too, and I forgot the dude's name, but I know his last name Samuels. He on the practice squad too, you know, and we also got Trevor Hudgens on there, and we got Mayer on the practice squad, I think. So, you know, any one of those two guys, you know, Trevor Hudgens been around the team for a while. He might easily slip into the rotation somewhere, you know, and that Samuel dude played pretty good in the summer league. He might slip into the rotation somewhere. I think that ultimately, you know, when you're looking at the point guard position, then what you like, just like y'all was saying earlier, what you're really looking at is shifting the Ahman Thompson, the point guard, and Fred VanVleet to the 2, you know, and then running Jabari, Tari at the 3 and the 4, and then, you know, maybe Londale at the 5, you know. So that's where you get those extra shooting guard minutes from, and then, you know, Jalen Green, if like Charlie was saying earlier, if Jalen Green, you know, playing 30, 34, 35, 36 minutes, you know, then that's going to be a little bit less time for players at the shooting guard. Other than that, you know, like I say, you might see Trevor Hudgens getting some burn. You know, I don't really expect to see Cam playing though too. I mean, in a perfect world, I think we all know that Cam probably should be a 2. But in this day and age, you look around the league and you say, you know, how many 6'7", 6'8" shooting guards in the league right now? How many Tracy McGrady's in the league right now? You don't find them. You know, Jason Tatum's, you don't really find them a lot. You know, it take a team that's going out on the limb to do that. So I don't know. You know what I mean? But I think Trevor Hudgens is somebody we kind of forgetting about, who might get some point guard time that, you know, that allows Fred to play 2 small guards, or, you know, point guard time, and then we see Ahman at the 2, not shooting, but just being able to cut off reads and stuff, different stuff like that I think they'll do.
yeah. I don't know, man. I really, truthfully, I'm kind of like,
I mean, we already got 11 people out there.
yeah, like we got a lot of guys already. Like, here go the link to that Hoots Geek. What's the name?
But the thing is, Ghost, listen to what I'm saying. Even if we had KPJ, we still have those same 11 guys. Those guys was on the team when KPJ was playing, when he was expected to play. So just because KPJ there, it don't mean that we don't still have those 11 guys. So who minutes do you take for KPJ?
Nope. Cam would have went down.
And he might still go down. And what I'm saying is, instead of Cam, we might see Trevor Hudgens instead of Cam, unless Cam really do something in the preseason that we don't expect him to do. Because Trevor Hudgens is more of a veteran. He may, as a veteran coach, he's gonna go with veteran guys, you know, more so than he'll go with just, you know, younger players or whatever. So, I mean, it's wishful thinking, and I think we all want to see Cam do well, because and I try to temper my expectations for Cam, but I you know, deep down inside, I'm like, if this dude is everything that he cracked up to be, then obviously we got a steal, and obviously we got a superstar talent. If he come in and he is able to be on the trajectory of Apollo Banchero, which is, you know, that's more of the comp that I kind of compare him to, is not because the position, but because of impact on the game. He can have that kind of impact on the game. So if he come in and he got that kind of immediate impact on the game, and if he's able to play, think about it. People compare him to Carmelo Anthony. People compare him to Jaylen Brown. Neither one of those players was a shooting guard. Either one of those players could have been a shooting guard. Why they didn't put him at shooting guard? Because of the foot speed. It's because of the footwork and the lateral hip movement, and because of how fast, you know, how fast can you open up your hips? How fast do you rotate your hips? Your quickness within a confined space is what makes a shooting guard. And so Cam, you know, he showed that he got some lateral movement, but he really wasn't a great defender. We've seen people blow past him, you know, so I don't really see him as a shooting guard. It would be nice because he do kind of have some Tracy McGrady type features, but I don't see him as a shooting guard. I think they'll be more likely to, you know, give those minutes to Fred VanVleet as shooting guard, because I can see Fred VanVleet playing 36 minutes. I can see Jalen playing 36 minutes, and I can see Amen getting, you know, 15, 20 minutes, 15, 17 minutes easy, you know, in a situation like this.
Yeah, wrap it up, B. Nah, nah, man. I'm just not. We gotta remember, we're not tanking no more, bro. We're not tanking no more. I think Cam Whitmore, if he's not ready, I don't think we're gonna throw him out there. Because we looking at it at the offensive side of the ball. Defensive, is he's gonna be able to quickly grasp, you know, all of the defensive rotations and the communications to really be good on defense. We seen him just like he had kind of like the Jalen Green syndrome, where off ball defense he wasn't that good even in the summer league. And then with the complexity of plays that these guys run on the big stage with the big team, I'm just not quite sure about Cam Whitmore right now. Like I don't see him as like Jalen, Amen Thompson savant level composure, can read the defense. You know, Amen got certain qualities that I think will make him look good. Cam Whitmore, to be frank, he was good in the summer league. He just wasn't just like killer, if you ask me. He had some bad looking plays. He had some bad dribble off foots, getting ripped, tunnel vision, going into the lane, double teamed. I'm not sure if he's just ready just yet. And
he hasn't seen real NBA.
Yeah.
No, I mean you spot on. I'm making up for lost time, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got to pardon me, man. Somebody hijacked my time, man. So I'm finna get it in right quick. Hey, look, now you spot on, because the other thing I was saying was, if y'all really think that Dylan Brooks not gonna play, you know, unlimited minutes, you know what I'm saying? That's just wishful thinking. Dylan Brooks is a go-harder. He's a dog. He's the guy that we all anticipate is going to be the heart and soul of our team going forward. So, you know, like I'm saying, if you really put in the factor of, you know, Armin playing point guard, Fred VanVleet playing the two, and Tari having to get minutes, and you saying, okay, who you taking minutes from? You trying to take minutes from Dylan Brooks for Cam? It's not going to happen. Cam is going to be on the floor. Dylan Brooks is going to be on the floor, man. He gonna get a lot of playing time, and it's going to be at the three. Probably going to be some at the four. We might see him a little bit at the two, but maybe a little bit at the two, just for defensive purposes. But that's where I think, you know, with Dylan Brooks at 20, which I had him at 27 minutes, I think that's like 5 or 6 minutes short. You know, I mean, he got to be 30, 32.
No, I done looked it up and wrote down everybody's minutes from last year.
Yeah, you looking at Yeah, you looking at his minutes. You looking at his minutes not under Ime Udoka and not on a team with essentially all rookies. You know what I mean?
Well, you looking at you don't know what we looking at yet. I'm looking at
no,
what
I'm.
he had.
Listen. Let me tell you what I'm looking at.
His career is 28, and last year he played 30 minutes plus.
Okay, how much did he get paid last year? Okay, so now you say you pay a man.
I thought this podcast was about minutes.
Okay, let's talk about minutes. When you go to your job and you getting a big ass salary, are you expected to work overtime? Yes. If you a manager, you get paid salary. Guess what? When you come in and somebody don't come to work, you there at work and you gotta stay there. They're not letting you go home because your shift is up. You gotta stay there.
I don't know what the team gonna play like. I don't know how he gonna. I don't know. We don't know.
I'm telling you, you know now. I told you, so now you know. You can bet your bottom dollar that Dylan Brooks is going to get over 27 minutes. They paying this man $27 million.
I did not say he was going to play 27 minutes. What I said was we got him marked down for 27 minutes. We only off by 3.
Anyway,
you saying he gonna play 36? You adding 6 more minutes to what he played last.
I said 5 more minutes. I said he gonna play. I said I could expect him to play 30. I would expect him to play 36 minutes before I expect Cam to play 17 or 15 minutes. You understand what I'm saying? So basically, what I'm saying is, when you start looking at the fact that Cam is not probably gonna play more minutes than what we're gonna take from Dylan Brooks, then we'll say Armin gonna get minutes. Fred VanVleet gonna be at the 2 behind Jalen Green, and Dylan to get more minutes because Dylan is a dog. We don't know what Cam is yet, so we're gonna see what Cam is. So you said what we don't know? What we don't know is what Cam is gonna be. What we do know is that Dylan just put up 39 in FIBA, and Dylan is top 5 perimeter defender in the league. Dylan getting paid $40 million on his contract. Dylan is the guy we just brought in as a marquee free agent. I can go on and on and on. So if you're looking at where the minutes should be allocated, okay, you can put those minutes on Dylan Brooks. You can subtract some minutes from Cam, and then you can look at it from that aspect.
Okay.
All right. EF, he did his whole spiel like that, man. He did his whole spiel. Now I don't disagree with either one of you. I'm just saying it's a hole right there. At the backup shooting guard spot, and Tate is kind of muckying up the waters with the power forward position, and I think Tate needs to get traded. And somebody brought up a good point in the chat that Uncle Jeff actually played 21 minutes last season on the championship squad. So
I got it. Yep, I got it all written down, but my numbers don't matter because they all playing up under a new coach.
Your numbers don't matter?
No, that's what, according to, what's his name? I was just trying to get the numbers of what they played last year in their career and what we had them at, and we wasn't that off. But he said because he getting paid $40 million, we
how many minutes Cam Whitmore played last year?
Cam Whitmore wasn't in the league last year.
Yeah, we basing these minutes off of KPJ gone and what we think is going to happen. We just assume it.
Bro, y'all cracking me up. Oh man, y'all boys wild. That's why I like y'all, man. That's why I hang with the CSGs, man. Y'all letting it hang. I think both of y'all making great points, truthfully. I think both of y'all are making great points, bro. It's just we got question marks, fellas. You know, like I said, we all trying to get to the pot of gold at the end of the road, and I think it's a wait and see moment. But I do agree with E.F. Hutton that a guy that's he's the highest paid on the team right now, and he ain't gonna be getting enough minutes. That's why I still think if Jay-Sean Tate move, Dylan Brooks can still play, some more minutes because Tari can get bumped up and play some 4 minutes behind Jabari, and Dylan Brooks will also get more minutes. Jay-Sean Tate, man, he's the fly in the ointment right now. He's the fly in the ointment.
Yeah, we done took away 5 minutes from Tari. You know what I'm saying? So I thought you was gonna adjust the minutes, but it's all good.
I mean, I can adjust them if we just take Tate out.
Well, hey, they talking about trading them anyway. Look, we took 5 minutes away from Tari. We took 3 minutes away from Dylan, and we know he gonna play more than 27. So you definitely gonna have to adjust Dylan.
Yeah, but I think Tari, he getting a shaft, bro.
That's facts, big facts right there. Because you got to expect that Tari going to get more minutes. You know, you got to expect that Tari finna get,
Well, you guys, you know what? This what makes this podcast so good, because everybody has a nice little thing that everybody is saying. You know, we all don't know exactly what's gonna go on, but we all got a good, idea of what we would like to see going on, and that's what makes us strong. Everybody that's on here is strong with a lot of different points that was being made. And like I say, I just love the way that this is going. There's no arguing, nobody disrespecting nobody. You know what I'm saying? And we just speaking, the way that it is. So like I said, I'm finna get off and hang up because I gotta eat me some of these oxtails.
Oh, but, Charlie, man, don't say that, man. You can't sit. Hey, email me some oxtails, Charlie.
Okay, I'm gonna email them right to you. I just like Space Ghost and Chop, start again, man. You know what I'm saying? It's just a really, really good thing that you guys got going, man. You know what I'm saying? And I like how strong all the Rockets fans is that come on here, because everybody on here is real, real strong. So y'all keep up the good fight, you know what I'm saying? And I'll see y'all the next time the Chop Shop is on. But I am going to be praying for y'all like I do every day. Peace out, y'all.
Good to have you, Charlie. I'm glad to see your phone finally made it through the whole session, Charlie.
I love you too.
I love you, man. You be easy.
Take care, man.
Yeah.
No, I like to be a contrarian too, so
Nah, man, y'all, bro, that's fine, bro. Like,
I know it's all love.
It's all love, bro. It's all love. Do somebody come back in, or y'all see somebody in the waiting box? Oh, I thought that was Charlie leaving. Then that was Charlie leaving. Yeah, bro. I think yeah. The coaching staff got some figuring out to do. Are they really ready to, put that much burden on Cam Whitmore's shoulders as yet? Somebody said they don't see Aaron Holiday getting no burn, but Aaron Holiday, he got what, 3 minutes? He only got like 2 minutes. You know what I'm saying? That ain't much. I think Jay-Sean Tate.
He was right on the money with Jock.
Yeah, Jock
Landale, he averaged 14 last year, 16 in the playoff, and we got him right up under 16.
Yeah.
We went up like 4 minutes or 3 minutes on AP, and we went up 1 minute on Jabari. Tate averaged 21 minutes, damn near 22 minutes last year when he did play.
And what he had, like 13, 14, what? Oh, he only had 8 minutes right now.
Yeah, he was at 21.8.
See, he getting bumped down the line. He was mostly hurt last year too. He didn't play a whole lot. I think he's redundant in a sense.
We need to.
I don't think we really need him. And plus,
I think we need to go up on Dylan and Tari.
Yeah, Tari and Dylan need. But the thing is, Tari is backing up Dylan for the most part. So to get Tari some more minutes, he'll have to bump up, I think, to the 4, where Tate is actually taking those minutes up. And Tate Tate gotta go. Truthfully, Tate gotta go. Bottom line, Tate gotta go, bro. Like either he's not gonna play. Either he's not gonna play.
Hey, 6C Charlie was talking about Buddy Hill, right?
Yeah, Buddy Hill. Yeah,
Buddy Hill.
Andre actually said, Space, how much are you willing to give up for Buddy? Assuming KP is in the deal also. I'll give up KPJ, one of those pick swaps we got. I'm not giving a whole lot up for Buddy. Because even though he provides shooting, he still don't play defense. But he'll be on the bench. He'll be coming off the bench as like the 7th man, 6th, 8th man, I think. So I won't give up too much for him, bro. You know, maybe if they take KPJ contract, which I don't think anybody is gonna take that contract right now. Even if it is an expiring and they just trying to move it. It looks like Frank says, like you capitalizing off of somebody's grief and pain, and the optics just look too bad for that. I think if we just move Tate, period. If we can move Tate and a first or something for Buddy Hill, I'm all for that. Put Tate in there. Just sit KPJ at home, or I believe probably the NBA is gonna null and void his contract. Then we'll get that $15 million back from having to pay him. Then we can actually add Tate with that and a first. I think that'll get Buddy Hill. But I'm not trying to give up too much for Buddy. I'm not. Even though we need the shooting, he's compromised defensively. So, what you think, KP? What you think, EF? I mean, Moses? What are y'all giving up for Buddy?
I don't know what we got to offer.
For Buddy Hill, hold on.
What he say? Let him think.
For Buddy Hill, shit. I mean, I trade Stone for Buddy Hill.
So who gonna do the deal? We can't put Stone in the deal. He ain't gonna give us fair shake, bro. He ain't gonna give us fair shake. He gonna try to trade somebody else with him, Jalen Green or somebody else. He just to screw us over, man. So we gonna have to keep Stone for now.
We don't need Buddy for B.
Yeah, I guess Buddy,
we need him for 3.
Yeah, I guess Buddy coming off the bench ain't bad. You know what I mean? You do need a spark off the bench or whatever. You know, come in with Tari and Armin or whatever. But yeah, I mean, like you say, man, Tate is the odd man out in this one, and so I guess I don't think their contracts even closely match. But if Tate and that's Tate and Lindell, Tate and maybe we go ahead.
You ready
and
to
sign,
trade Lindell? Nah, I ain't trading Lindell.
What I'm saying, maybe we go ahead and sign Samuel to a real deal so we can trade him or something, or something like that. But they on the practice team deal or whatever. But it's hard to find somewhere to, it's hard to find somebody because, like you say, anybody that we trade for Buddy Hill is somebody that we already invested in. So
I'm not confident.
I don't even think Tate for Buddy Hill is a good deal.
What you mean?
I don't think Tate for Buddy Hill is a good deal. I think Tate is a better player than Buddy Hill.
No. I think in this context of this team, maybe on something on a different team, but in the context of this team, I think Buddy Hill will be more valuable than this team because we already got players that can do exactly what Tate do. The biggest deficiency on this team right now is shooting. in the concept of this team, Buddy Hield will be a net asset to this team and not a redundancy as like Tate is. That's how I look at it.
I can see that.
That's just how I look at it.
I mean, I don't hate Tate like everybody else do. I mean, but
so we hate him.
I'm looking for a shooter. I'm definitely. No. I'm just saying. Nope. I'm just saying. You know, I'm not down on him. I like Tate. You know, but if we need a shooter, I'll take Buddy Hield over Tate.
Yeah, I mean we do need shooting because really, who's the best 3-point shooter on our team right now? You'll say Jalen, Jabari, and each one of them shot 32% last year. One shot 31%. I think Jalen was like at 33%. Then you got Fred VanVleet. He came off with a 31% shooting last year. Dylan Brooks, I think he was like 33%. My bad. We need shooting in the worst way. Like, we really need shooting. Aaron Holiday, yeah, him dunking, he might be the best shooter we have. I think that's a legit concern that Stone really gotta figure out, bro. Like, for real. Moses, you back with us, Moses?
Yeah, I'm back.
Nah, you good, bro. What we gonna do about our shooting? What are we gonna do? Because if
what's the dude name?
Mayor.
Mayor. I mean, we got some shooters, but I don't know what level of talent they could be on the NBA level against people like LeBron and them.
All I gotta say is this. If you remember when Udoka was coaching Boston, they was like top 5 in takes and makes 3-point wise. And Udoka, he knows how important it is the 3-ball is to winning games. So don't be surprised, man, if like trade deadline, we don't look good, that if Udoka puts something, a button or something to get us some shooting over here, some type of way.
Yeah, for sure. It's gonna be a lot of open shot, open threes.
Maybe a trade be coming in, somebody we not expecting get moved. Because he's not gonna just sit around on his hands and just have this team looking like garbage. He's more proactive.
But I'm seeing a lot of playmaking, and I'm seeing some wide open threes by, Van Fleet.
Sengun better start hitting some threes. Jabari better start knocking down his threes. Jalen better start shooting more efficiently threes.
I mean,
they were saying that Jackson had said, Locked On. I was listening to Locked On, and Jackson was saying that they've been saying around the Rockets organization that they want Jalen to shoot plus 10 threes a game, over 10 threes a game. And Fred VanVleet already shooting 9 a game, so they want him to, maybe go up to 10 a game. So that's 2 guys shooting 20 threes a game right there, just between those 2.
I don't like it.
Whoever coming in, whoever coming in to shoot, you know what I mean? They got to be efficient. They can't be a chump. They can't be a high quantity guy with middle range efficiency. They got to be somebody who's shooting 40 on low numbers. You know what I mean? You need to be able to shoot 5 and make 3. You know what I mean? So it's not gonna be like you getting 8 and you need to make 4. You know what I mean? It ain't gonna be like that, because it's already gonna be got 2 guys shooting damn near 23 just between the 2 of them.
Nah, I don't.
Then you got Jabari gonna shoot 4. Jabari gonna shoot 4, 5 threes. Ethan gonna shoot 2, 3 threes. You already looking at with that damn near 33s right there. You know, so
I don't know.
I mean,
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You don't think Jalen could shoot 12 a game?
I don't want him. Even a good
Nah.
3-point shooting guard shouldn't take more than about 6, 7, 8 threes a game. I think anything over that is just overkill and predictable. Like James Harden used to go like 2 for 13 from the three. Like, bro, stop shooting at some point in time, bro. You only made 2 out of the 13 you done shot. Like, it can get bad in somebody's head. You know what I'm saying? Just shooting threes and jacking them. No, I'd rather drive to the hole and get some more and utilize your athleticism and speed to get to the hole more. Maybe you'll get fouled. Maybe you get an offensive rebound putback or something. But just chunking up the threes is like, besides like long twos, those are not really efficient shots unless you open and you can shoot them and hit them from like 40% a clip, 38, 39% a clip. Then you working with something. But if you're a 32% shooter, you do not need to be shooting 10 plus threes, bro. That's just insane. That don't make sense. Because you're only hitting 3 out of every 10. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I agree with you on that. I mean, now this is where I kind of my good brother that was saying, you know, we really don't know. You know, this is where I kind of lean on that side. I agree with you on the fact that it's not conventional way, you know, that we feel like the sweet science of basketball, you know, should be played. But, you know, in the evolution of the game, if you're saying, you know, if Jalen is actually getting, if Jalen is shooting 3 3-pointers a quarter, is that bad? It's really not bad. You know what I mean? Because he gonna get a dribble step back, he gonna get a wide open look, and he probably gonna get a heat check every quarter. So it's really not bad from, you know, if he's shooting 12 a game. But are those threes leading to, you know, closeouts to where he can attack? Are those threes leading to closeouts to where he can attack and dish? You know what I mean? So that's kind of the thing now. With Fred VanVleet, his 10 threes will be coming from the fact that he likes to get into the mid-range, he likes to get to the rim. So if they saying, hey, look, if it ain't no lane to the rim, you know, relocate and try to get you an open 3. Don't take no mid-ranges, because that's how we play basketball here. You know, so his 10 threes would be compensating for some of the bad shots that he's shooting in the mid-range, which also really ain't that bad. Where I think that, like I said, I think the mark point is where you say, who is this other guy? Well, we know Jabari threes is all gonna be efficient. They're all gonna be good look threes. We know Tari gonna be good look threes. We know Şengün gonna be good look threes. The other guy is Dylan. Is Dylan shooting good look threes? And whoever this next guy is that we plan on having, that we saying we need to be able to shoot threes, you know, are they efficient, you know, open shots, high quality shots? And that's why I think, you know, like we saying we need another shooter. I don't really necessarily know if we need another shooter, or, you know, do we just need another big man that can, you know, that can be a better rim protector so we don't have to shoot as many threes.
I think we definitely need another shooter. I think we do. I think we definitely need shooting.
Can I?
Go ahead, Moses.
I kind of agree with EF in the shooting part. I think we do need a shooter, but in terms of, like, is it a priority at the moment? I don't think so, because, you know, Ime's system is getting wide open threes. And when they talk about Dylan Brooks, he's a very good catch and shoot 3. His percentage catch and shoot 3s is very good. It's only the other part of shooting 3s, like off the dribble and trying to make his own 3s. That's where it goes right. But off the catch and shoot, it's very good. We know Fred can shoot, Jalen can shoot. Barry's shot's gonna get better. Alp's gonna start taking more shots. So we definitely know everybody on the team is working on catch and shoot 3s, because that's what you're gonna be getting most of most of the play. So I don't think that shooting in terms of contested shots, we don't need that type of shooters to where okay, they have to definitely know how to shoot threes to make just an open three in the NBA is makeable by any NBA standard player, especially in the corners. We know PJ Tucker, he wasn't a good shooter, but give him in the right corner, he's gonna make that three. So in terms of that, I think having that system where all you're getting is open catch and shoot threes, I think it's gonna be a pretty high percentage for the team, even if you're not a good shooter. If you play on a good team like the Spurs, good shooters go there and bad shooters go there and become good shooters because they're getting wide open threes. So I think that would really help a lot in the shooting percentage.
Yeah, I mean, you almost convinced me with that one. You almost convinced me. I ain't gonna front. You almost convinced me, but when we look around the league, man, and we see other teams that actually shoot threes and they shoot them and they make them, it's gonna be hard to trade in twos for threes if we can't have that firepower from. Because we seen last year, you remember like the Clippers game, one of the Memphis Grizzlies games, like we was in them. And then like Luke Kennard come down and hit like 3 threes in a row, 4 in a row, and then it's just like, damn, we down 15 now because we couldn't match the output of 3-pointers. I just don't want to see that. I want us to have, because even if all our gripes about Larry Bird, one thing about a shooter and a shooter, no, they got gravity, and he used to get fouled on a lot of those 3-pointers because the defense had to respect that shot because they knew even though he took them and he didn't make them, I mean, he wasn't just really proficient at it a lot because he took bad shots, horrible shots. But people know that was his shot. And if he can reel off a couple of them on you, so they had to at least respect that he can shoot them. And I don't want to have to deal with bad spacing where, like, a guy just sitting and camping out around the paint because we got 2-3 guys on the court that can't really shoot and bring them out of the paint.
Nah, it's never gonna be the case.
You make a good point because that's what when you look at it, when you see a lineup that we was talking about, like with Dylan and Tari on the court in Shangoon, somebody gonna get left open. You know what I mean? Because they're gonna cheat on Shangoon and they're gonna leave Dylan open and they're gonna dare him to shoot that 3. It's just, you know, this is where your work ethic just got to take over, man. You know, you gotta be a gym rat and just, you know, getting up shots. You know, however many shots you got to get up. But also, you know, like brother was just saying, you know, it's open shots. You know, the player movement, the spacing, all those things. But I always think back to when I think about Jalen Green, and okay, so I always say this: Silas had players doing things last year that was not necessarily their strength. That's why we seen Jalen, you know, handling the ball, trying to create a lot of times, or cutting and rotating off the ball sometimes, doing stuff that he just really wasn't, it really didn't suit his game. Now, go back to his rookie year where he was demolishing people from behind the arc. The game with the Lakers where he just single-handedly beat the Lakers by himself. Those was all threes. Those was all dribble, step back, James Harden side step, you know, come down, hezzy pull up. He just demolished the Lakers with clutch 3-point shooting down the stretch. So if his confidence not gone from last year and he able to get back to the original Jalen Green that we saw, you know, he shot 8 threes that game and he beat the Lakers. It was 8 threes. I think he made 6 or 7 of them, if I'm right. He shot 8. You know, in games like that, you know, if it's those games to where, you know, he shoot 1 or 2 here and shoot 1 or 2 in this quarter, and now going down the stretch, he said, hey, you know, they getting off on us. Let me get off a little bit. I got confidence. That's where I got confidence in him at. Like people talk about Jalen Green's potential. To me, his potential is that game against the Lakers. I'm quick enough to get to my shot. I got enough athleticism to raise up and shoot this three. And I believe Jalen Green can make those threes when he jump off the ground. He got his legs up on them. So I don't have a problem with him shooting, 10 threes. Maybe 12, 13, I would get a little leery, but right at 10 threes, I don't got no problem with it because I believe he's the one that can make those shots.
I go with eight threes. It's pretty good, pretty high.
Yeah, like I said, 6, 7, 8. That's cool.
It's pretty
As
good.
long as they wide open threes, I don't care how many they take.
Hey, Space, last one to convince you. Last one. Ben Sullivan.
I was just about to. Hey, you taking the words out of my mouth. You taking the words out of my mouth. I was about to say that, but go ahead. I'm gonna give you the credit. I ain't gonna take your shine. Go ahead.
That's it. I'm just saying, like, we see you turn Kawhi from a bad shooter into a incredible shooter. So, I mean, like I say, for that Spurs team, bad shooters become good shooters because, number one, you taking open shots and you're working on and that's why you're working on in practice. So, like I said, Ben Sullivan, Ime Udoka. I mean, we have a stacked coaching staff. Like our flaws. Defense, shooting, offense, like there's no reason we shouldn't have a top 15 offense and defense in the league.
Yeah.
There's no reason why we shouldn't have a top 15 on both sides. So that definitely should get us in that plan.
I'm gonna have to give it up to Moses and EF. They kind of I'm gonna chill on the whole shooting aspect right now. The Ben Sullivan that got me, that won me over, because I swear I was just thinking about it, and I was gonna say we do got a new shooting coach, so maybe I'm gonna give it time, bro. Maybe these guys uptick their percentages 3, 4, 5% for some of them, and it's not a big deal. So yeah, Moses, I'm gonna give it up. I'm gonna give it up to you. I'm gonna give it up to you and y'all convinced me, man. Y'all convinced me.
Yes, sir.
Me.
Yeah,
so
we were so used to watching bad basketball. We so frustrated. We just replaying what we used to see. I can't wait for 15 more days so we can see something new.
Yeah. Maybe we still dealing with some trauma, man. We dealing with some trauma.
PTSD.
Yeah. Getting our butts kicked. Yeah, man. I'm gonna go ahead and end it right now, man, because I gotta take my dog out the potty. And, he don't want him to do that in my house.
We all we got.
Hey.
CMB.
CSG.
CMB.
We all we got.
Man, we all we got.
We all we got, baby.
1 week to media day.
1 week. Hey, what's that official day? What's that official day? You already took him out?
The media week or the first game?
Y'all want to see the dog? Come here, Leo.
Camp is October 3rd.
Come here. Y'all always ask me what type of dog I got. Come here, Leo. Come here. Come on.
We camera shot.
He's silly, man. Leo.
Big pit.
Yeah. Come on. Come here. You see him? Look, don't try to lick me, boy. What's up? That's my dog, man. That's Leo. That's my road dog right there. Don't you better get away. Yeah. Nah, but I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream off, man. Y'all, like always, man. I still think we still got some issues that we need to handle. But y'all convinced me on that whole shooting aspect. So I'm gonna chill with the shooting aspect till we 31% as a team, and then I'm gonna bring it back up. So y'all, Moses, appreciate you for joining us, man. Coming up, EF, appreciate that. KP, you know how it is. Appreciate everybody for coming up, man. Y'all always make this live. Charlie, appreciate Charlie for coming out and sprinkling them blessings around like he always do. If y'all can, October 29th, me and Frank, we will be trying to get to the game against the Warriors. The first home game of the season. So if y'all can, man, clear your calendars, come out and chop it up with the Chop Shop. And then the next one we get to, we'll try to make it a weekend so more people can come. You know what I'm saying? It's the first home game. So we're going to try to get to that one just to commemorate it. Not tanking no more. We can probably actually see some good basketball with MA and everybody. So I'm gonna have my family there with me. Y'all gonna see the whole Space Ghost crew, and we can chop it up, meet and greet type thing, and then we'll have something probably away from the stadium. Like on one weekend, we'll get together probably at 1, 2 o'clock, and have a ball before we go to the game. You know what I'm saying? So y'all holler at your boy, Space Ghost, man. Appreciate everybody for coming through, chopping it up with us at the Chop Shop. CMGs.
Man, we all we got.
We all we got, baby. Appreciate that, man. We gonna holler at you. Appreciate it. Get with me.